Excuse the momentary silence, ladies and gentlemen, because we're just as startled as you.
Yes. May wonders never cease.
We're
Star
doing
Wars.
Star Trek.
We accidentally
Yes.
pushed this button.
We have pushed this button and we have transported universes. I am
Space.
now.
The final frontier.
These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
Wait,
And
Anyway.
from
wait,
the
when
helm
did I
of,
become Gates McFadden and why is Law suddenly in chat?
He
Oh
hates it
god.
already. We're dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There is a disturbance in the force, and you cannot take it anymore. This is the end of the
We are
road.
doomed from the start.
Yes.
This is the
we
end.
just began after 10,000 years with the Star Wars episode, and it is over, guys. Everyone's dead.
Hold your breath and count to 10.
So
Okay, but
last time, because this time we do need the recap.
Yeah, because
we actually
we need it
all
this
I
time.
remember from the last session is Moon and farted. That's all I remember.
So, last episode you went to check for some more potentially artifacts. Who knows? Maybe that they were resting in the Utigetu Nebula. You reached your destination. You found evidence of some kind of New Republic exploration site. But it was abandoned a few years back. You find evidence that everything happened in an orderly fashion for the most part. But there was one specific member of that exploration team that decided to go back and make camp there for some reason. You found his diaries, his datapad. You checked everything, and you managed to find the campsite. It's next to the entrance of what is supposed to be the place that could, well, perhaps hold some kind of ancient artifacts or knowledge or whatever is supposed to be forgotten there. And you found that guy, which is
Totally
well,
trustworthy.
yes, he's totally trustworthy, totally not insane.
We're totally not gonna.
And he was a bit suspicious of you being there, but ultimately he was kind of friendly after you told him that you just wanted to see the excavation site. And he was like, "Oh, okay, then I can give you a tour."
We're totally not gonna be suspicious when he stabs Moonin in the back and re-emerges and joins our party.
Yes, and that's where we left off last time, with the party going back to the ship to get some equipment, some rope,
Wait, we were
some
going back
ropes.
towards ship?
Yes, to get some equipment in order to get ready for whatever might await you in that excavation site.
Wait, why are we doing this again?
It
Because he
wasn't
told you
very
that
memorable.
he was able to dig and find some of the ruins there, but there are parts that have steep falls. It might be dangerous if you don't get proper equipment for this.
Wait, why are we doing this?
For profit.
No, that
For
was
fun and for profit. Let's go.
that was in
Exactly.
character. So wait, why are we doing this?
Because I'm being paid to.
Because we are being paid to.
I mean, yeah, he's with the New Republic and he was in the excavation team here, but what's stopping him from betraying us anyway? What reason do we have to trust this guy?
None.
You're just assuming that he's going to betray us.
I'm not assuming.
I'm certain.
That's exactly why we want to be close to that kind of people. The closer you are to those kind of madmen, the closer you can see it coming. The closer you can see it coming, the closer you can plan to nip it from the bud before it totally begins.
I don't like this, but
the closer you are, the more certain it will succeed.
I don't like this, but I guess we've got no other choice. Unless we want to leave the planet and go back through that nebula storm.
um, yeah, we don't really have any other choice. Um, let's see what we learn from this and go on. I don't know. I don't even remember what my character is.
I don't know why we're here.
What is my character?
Why am I here? What am I doing? Who was
Well, they're
I?
literally for you, Cloud.
Like I know what we are doing here, but I don't remember the exact dynamic. Basically, I'm more like okay, we
All
have
right,
the
everyone.
guy.
We've all been struck with the mysterious sudden case of amnesia.
Yes.
We have to be
Yes.
careful as we explore and figure out what the heck we're doing here.
Yes, we are all
Yep.
anime protagonists now.
For some reason, we have this red-headed woman who says she's a sorcerer trying to flirt with Neo.
So okay, let's go to the cave.
All right,
So,
we go
you
to the
go back.
cave.
You go back to the entrance of the
Mm.
excavation, and yes, uh, your new friend is there. He seems to uh,
Did
have
Moon
Be
dressed
get?
up
new and
for
friendly.
this.
Yes.
Did Moon?
Yes,
Did Moon at least get a change of clothes?
he's wearing a very basic armor set. Uh,
Hmm.
you can see that he does have a blaster. It's not anything special. It's
For
just a
blasting.
blaster pistol, yes.
Yeah.
And he put on his helmet. You can see that he has some synthrope with him. And when he sees you approaching, he says, "Oh, so
You're right.
yeah, if you're ready, we can begin our descent."
How deep is this, out of curiosity?
Well, it gets. Uh,
I
it
mean,
is.
sorry,
It
be
is
right back.
deep. It is deep, he says.
Okay, so you have no idea how deep it is. How about communications? Do they cut? They cut at some point while going down, or
We don't have communications on this.
Communications, well, they do work if we are talking about the surface of, the exit of the tunnel, but, well,
short range too are kind of iffy, or they work perfectly fine?
there might be some disturbances here and there, but nothing major, I hope.
Mm.
We will be able to communicate with each other, that's guaranteed, because, well, I think it's safer if we don't split up.
Neo, that just gives a dry look and you know, not what he said.
Okay, so you can see that he starts uh, moving down with
Mm.
some kind of well,
Step.
he seems that he has done that a lot of times. He knows exactly where to. where to step, how to maneuver going down deeper and deeper into this excavation site. And after a few minutes, you can see signs of debris that it is evidence of some kind of structure that was present here. And after a while, you can see that he turns left, and there is a big crack on the rocks. And people that have dark vision, because it is dark in there,
Give me a
you
secondary
all
check if I
have some
had.
kind of flashlight, I believe.
I could,
I
or
think
I
I have
could, or
I have low light vision. That works
Joanne and I
also
could
for
use
me or not?
Joanne and I could use our lightsabers for a light source, I guess.
Yeah. In any case, you can see that he does have some kind of
Mm,
flashlight with him. So
mm.
he turns it on and starts moving towards that opening. And he waves at you and says, "This is the best entrance that I could find in the main chambers."
And then ignites her lightsaber and just uses it as a source of light for the party as we move forward.
You can see that he's not even bothering with that. He doesn't seem to paying attention to you igniting a lightsaber behind him. And he keeps moving inside some rather narrow corridors. And
Mm.
roll a perception check.
Oh, goody! It begins.
Ooh, have a very decent roll.
Where are we in force points? Oh, still have the free.
It's
Perfect.
so weird after so much Power Rangers where you've got like a half dozen boxes to click through. Now it's just one.
No, it's just
Have dozen boxes. You have a lot of details.
Oh, finally
It's just click, click, done. Okay.
finally a roll
Wait,
system
something feels
that's
off.
amazing
finally
technology.
finally a well-made roll system.
And yeah, Helena, Pikaklon, I mean Brindor and Jawin. You can all see
Pika is transcending the time and space now.
yes, you can see on the floor that there's some kind of almost broken at this point plates. They do have some kind of uh, schematics on them, but you cannot actually see what they are because they're pretty badly damaged at this point. You can only see some
By
traces.
damage, do you mean eroded?
Yes. And some of them are almost completely broken to small pieces. So it's Jolene and Brindor. You can see some very faint signs of scratch marks in some of the rock surfaces there
Oh, good.
on the ground. You don't know what exactly this is, but yes. It doesn't seem to be the result of some kind of tool that you do get. You know, you have seen before how a tool actually
I'm back.
scratches
Welcome back.
the surface of rocks, and this doesn't seem to be the same thing.
Yeah, about to say. I'm getting scuffle vibes.
So did I miss anything, or we're still under amnesia?
Scuffle vibes. We've got the only two suspicious things are we've seen are scuffles, potential scuffle marks, and the guy had no reaction to Lena ignited her lightsaber as a light source.
Something happened
Using
here that
a
shouldn't
light.
have. In other words, welcome to Star
Mhm.
Wars.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you're saying he's using his lightsaber as a light source?
Who
No,
Did,
would have known?
did I hear that right?
No, he had no reaction.
Elena.
Elena,
Elena
okay.
ignited her lightsaber so the party could see where they're going, and he had no reaction.
He had no reaction to that.
Yeah.
I mean, why should he have a reaction to that? You have a flashy flashlight. What are you talking about?
yes,
Yeah.
and
I mean, have you not seen kids using flashlights as a lightsaber before?
after almost
Mhm.
2 hours of this, the guy's moving not in a very quick pace. Uh, he's not running or anything, but he's moving.
Mm.
He's walking. He's walking fast, and he knows exactly where to go. Uh, he seems like he has done this specific tour a lot of times by himself.
Mhm.
And at some point, he reaches. You all reach another corridor, and he
Mm.
says, "Ah, if I remember correctly, and yes, I definitely remember correctly, behind these doors is one of the main chambers. So, and with that, I believe that we should move on to this."
Oh, goody.
So you can see that in front of you there is some kind of
Why he has heavy armor?
He's RoboCop.
Yeah, why he's
exactly.
Robocop?
You can see that there is some kind of door in front of you, and it has some markings on it. I want you to roll. Let's see.
Tinky Winky Diddly and Po.
Perception,
No, not perception.
Yeah.
Galactic
galactic
lore.
lore.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't.
Sure.
I can only ask. I can only ask.
I'm not beating that. I'm not
No, I
beating
know
that.
everything.
Mhm.
There's no point in us rolling because Cloud's
Mhm.
bossing it pretty much. So let's just go with Cloud roll.
I mean,
It's
that.
possible for me to beat that, just not super likely.
Let's just
I
go.
mean,
Let's just.
possibly still a possibility. So
You may as
Yeah.
well roll. You're the only one who could probably beat that. So yeah, we're going
close.
with Cloud
Okay.
roll.
Um,
I don't
Brindor.
think. I don't think I'm going to do
Actually,
this.
do we have the same status on it? We have the same status on it, Brindor. Just we rolled.
Brindor. This door, this whole architecture,
This is a door.
it reminds you very. It's not the exact same, not at all the exact same, but it reminds you the ancient buildings that you've seen on Yavin 4.
This reminds me of my Evan 4 days,
Yes,
basically.
that's the vibe you're getting.
Elena heard stories of
Now,
that from Luke, and she's like, crap."
Well, yeah, I'm a late
Moody.
joiner.
Can I roll mechanics to see the state of the
Yes, yes.
the things around here, mechanical stuff like that, like the door stuff like that.
hmm
F5.
Uh,
God damn it.
they seem to be functional.
Mhm. They seem to
Um,
be functional.
yes, and it is it is a bit weird in some way, given how badly everything else was until you got to that point. This is more cleaned up. This is more. It is less touched by time and corrosion, let's say. So,
So after watching Neo is going to host the name of this side character that's totally not going to betray us.
We don't know.
Fucking
Oh,
give me a
we
second
don't know.
because it has
the
been quite
betrayer.
some time.
I remember you said it. You said it, but I don't remember the
Yes,
name.
yes, yes. Give me some. Give me.
His name is Donkey Kong.
The name is
Oh yes,
Loki.
yes. He was. Come on, I have 1,000 folders here.
His name is Red Shirt.
And should be here. Yes, he is here. Okay. You remember? You recall that he's called Udri.
In Neo says, Audrey, have you been here very often from the state of of the machinery and stuff like that?
No, of
Oh
course not.
Right.
yes, yes, yes. This is one of.
So you no
Yes,
go on.
this is one of the places that I spend most of my time, to be honest.
So you have performed maintenance of these doors, right?
Yes, yes, I have certainly helped with that.
Help with that, huh?
Do we have an insight?
Yeah, in Neo that he doesn't have a very good insight from what I remember, but I'm going to roll that anyway to see if he gets
It's a
anything.
perception, yes. We don't have
Yeah,
insight here.
if someone else wants to roll the perception, oh wow, that's a nice one for Neo.
I'll roll as well because I'm right next to the guy.
Mhm.
Okay. Before we get to the perception checks, Mudin, the markings on that door, you've seen something similar before. Uh, they are really old. Like, they might even predate the Old Republic era.
Oh no, it's before all the Republic era. Uh,
I was going to. My perception is not for that. My perception is for the answer that he said.
yeah, we,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
know,
yeah.
we know,
You
we know.
know.
We know. We
Okay.
are just jumping around.
All right. Sorry.
What I
Uh,
was saying, it's old. You're saying, but do I recognize anything other than knowing that it's pre-Republic era, pre-old Republican? I
um,
mean,
it's difficult to tell. You have seen markings like that. That's how you know roughly where
mhm.
exactly this is supposed to be crafted. But other than that, you are not very familiar with what was actually going on during that period. Could be during the Infinite Empire days. Who
Oh,
knows?
Infinite Empire was a little before Old Republic.
So
If I'm
Infinite
not wrong.
Empire was actually just before the Dawn of the Jedi.
Mhm.
Yes.
Even that
Mhm.
far, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
like I don't remember. I don't remember
Uh,
anything pre-Old Republic. I only
Dawn
remember
of the Jedi was the declining days of
the Jedi Order,
Infinite Empire.
no
the Infinite
the,
Empire.
yes, the Infinite
So
Empire.
just to understand, even the Empire, then the Jedi started doing the samurai thing with the two moons.
So I
Yes.
mean, it was sometime during that time. Like
Okay,
Yeah.
the people who would eventually become the Jedi discovered Tython around the time that the Infinite Empire rose and drove the Celestials out of the galaxy, basically.
what the fuck are the Celestials? I don't know. I don't want to know,
No,
but
Yeah,
I'm not.
we don't care. So let's move on.
yeah. That's just that's just ancient history.
Yes. And yes, he seems to be standing there like he's like waiting for you to. go and open the door. And if no one gets
Neo is going to carefully looking at everyone as he passes, get to the door. Based on
So
these.
nothing comes from these perception checks.
Oh,
yes,
my
yes,
perception
something.
check. My perception
yes,
check
yes.
on him. Yeah, before
Yes,
that.
yes. You
Before
can
this,
see
sorry.
him a bit anxious.
Mhm.
You can everyone can see that
Mhm.
he's a bit
Mhm.
anxious, not on edge necessarily, but a
Mhm.
bit anxious.
Mhm.
And everyone except from Neo,
Mhm.
I think. Yes.
Mhm.
You get the vibes that this guy, uh, especially how he said specific phrases, he doesn't consider himself to be alone there. Like,
Mm.
I've helped maintaining this.
Okay. Neo is
Who
going
else
to.
is here?
Oh, there are some creatures that could
Creatures,
show
not
up.
people.
Yes, yes. Well, but they're harmless. No need to worry about that.
I have a
Well,
feeling. I think he has the same affliction as how he was called.
Cinderella.
No, as Frelis. He hears
The
He
voice of
hears the
someone in
voice
the
of
sky.
Aku.
Aku, yes.
Mhm.
here's a voice. So you open
Okay.
the door, Neo.
Neo is going to get close and see if. Do I need to roll anything with a. Give me a second that I look how much I have in mechanics. To see
Actually,
if I
no. You can
capture
see that you don't have
22.
to. You don't have to roll anything
Is
for
there a
that.
parasitic
Okay.
The door
organism
is
on it?
not.
Yeah.
I'll be
Okay.
right back.
Is
Yes.
Kinda quickly this time.
is
The
there a
door doesn't
parasitic?
seem to be
Yeah.
locked or anything.
Is there a parasitic organism that Elena can see on his shoulder that reminds her of a specific bad weather malfunction she can see in certain water planets where the water rises?
Really? No.
Yeah, there's no flood. That's good.
He seems to have nothing on him other than his equipment.
So there's no flood.
So
There's no flood. That's good.
no. The door opens
Now, hopefully, there's just
Mhm.
no bug people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you can see a huge. You don't know what exactly that is, but you can see it's.
Well, I mean, it pretty clearly is a boss arena.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought
We've
for a
seen
second you were
enough of
going to
these
make
to
a dungeon.
know.
Yeah, I thought you were going to make a dungeon, but you end up making a boss arena. Yeah, Neo is not going to enter the moment that he sees this so open. He's going to be just
And you can see
wait
that he's
for the rest to.
walking confidently. He
Mhm.
goes up to there and he says, "So,
You've activated my
this
trump
place
card.
has been overgrown, as you can see, but
Mm.
everything is kept in a rather orderly fashion, wouldn't you say? I've helped with that."
I imagine says Neo that.
Elena just cocks her
So,
eyebrow and just moves forward.
at this point, I want
Mm.
a second perception check to get
Okay.
vibes in there.
Yeah, we get
Okay.
fruit. We get fruit and vibes.
Don't worry,
Mhm.
Neo still sees nothing.
That's not unusual.
No, it's very usual. Very usual.
Ouch. Ouch. Joe never gets that low.
Ouch.
Okay, so Brindor is the most observant. Maybe walking into the room was what was necessary. To see what's happening in the room.
We still need to. We still need to see Mooden's roll.
When he gets back.
Mhm.
So
Or I'll roll for him. I'll roll for him.
Mhm.
That
oof.
helped.
So 24 is the greatest.
Yeah, I guess so.
I
Uh-huh.
can
Mhm.
put a force point on that if people think we should. Probably not. Let's just have the surprises and have fun.
Yeah,
The
I'm
more
up for
force
having
point,
We
the
fun.
will
more force,
experience more GM fun units this way.
the more force points we have
God
about
damn
the
it.
better, pretty much. Yeah. We've rolled.
So you're rolling first point or no?
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're leaving it.
We'll take the
The
GM
GM is
fun
happy.
units.
Brindor, as you are moving around in the area, when you actually get close to areas like this, that there is chasms underneath.
I see they are also not OSHA compliant.
Yeah, you can. Uh, you're sure that you hear something. Don't know what it is, but you can. You are certain that you can hear some kind of clacking sound.
Clucking?
Clacking.
Clacking. Okay, if they
Oh,
said
great.
clucking, it's like, oh, there's a chicken in there.
Oh no!
Abandoned mission.
Oh
Abandoned
no! It's
mission.
the Yakuza.
Abort.
It's,
Abort.
No,
run!
not the chicken! Not the
It's,
chicken!
It's the Yakuza
yes.
chicken. Run!
Everything but the chicken.
It's the giant chocobo boss fight.
Oh no!
Oh god, no!
Do 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 do
God
do do
damn it.
do 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 do. Anyway, okay. I'm peering down the infinite shaft, thinking, someday we're gonna invent safety rails. That day is not the day.
Someday
I'm
we're
back.
gonna.
Okay, so there's a big circle in the middle that is a death trap. That's it. Wait. Uh, hmm, so,
That's this big prickly plant.
anything I missed?
Mudin becomes Rambo all of a sudden.
I was the only one who actually
Grindor
went
is
into the room to look at
the.
it.
Hmm? Sorry?
I'm the only person who went into the room to actually look at it.
Okay, I'm coming with you.
I'm slowly, coming
Alana
here.
walks to the other side of the room, and then the door opens near her, and a guy walks in saying, "Kurabara, Kurabara."
And he says, look at this place, isn't it beautiful?
It's overgrown.
Where do you think
Yeah,
your
so I knew
collection's
that.
complete?
So, what is it?
It's one of the main chambers. There is one more, even more impressive, he says, down there. And he points that direction.
What have you got about this place in general?
Well, it is certainly very old, and it is a rather. I don't know how to put it exactly, but it's calming.
What is this
Calming,
hidden
you
door
say.
here that we definitely cannot see?
Old ventilation.
Oh, the veil thing is nice.
Yes. And he says, "So, get a good look at this beautiful flora that."
Question:
There.
Can I understand anything about the plant?
There is certainly a check you can make.
Life science?
Knowledge. Yes, it's. Let me check all
Knowledge
of
is
them.
xenobiology.
I don't think there's a
Yes, it's life
xenobiology.
sciences.
Yeah, thought so.
Question.
Still, I
Down
have to
below
roll a
here.
4 on that. Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's actually a requirement to get the medic, so I have it.
Yeah.
Like the only time that I'm like want to use it, I'm like rolling a 4. Anyway,
So down here, down here, with my low light vision, can I see anything mechanical or anything like that still that I can recognize, so I
You
can
can
recognize what
see.
its use was?
You can see. You can certainly see signs of machinery that is no longer present.
Huh.
has been
Okay,
moved,
I'm.
and it doesn't seem
Ca-
that this
Mhm.
happened recently. You don't see signs of. You can see
Would
parts
be. Mhm.
missing, but you don't see evidence of, you know, moving around these parts.
If I roll knowledge technology, can I maybe get anything more, or would it be mechanics?
It would be mechanics, I believe.
Okay, I'm rolling mechanics. God damn it, that's it free. Why am I rolling so low?
Welcome to Star Wars.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Neo tries to squint so much.
Neo has set off the
Okay.
death trap. Clearly,
Neo
the
just
GM fun units may begin.
Neo
Um,
squints so much to try to look at the mechanics
Neo.
that he falls down the hole.
Actually, everyone, you
Mhm,
can see that as you enter the room and you're
mhm,
looking all around, you
mhm,
can see that this flower
mhm.
is
Is becoming
no, no, no.
a cigarette packet
No, no,
and
no.
starts
You can
spending
see the
bad
faint,
breath around us.
you can see the faint glimmer of some kind of spores around it, and you realize that this is the case for this entire room. Uh,
That this entire room has spores of this flower.
Okay, everyone, let's go back, take a decontamination shower, and then come back wearing like full proper body
everyone,
suits.
Yep.
I
Has
Neo
kinda
to be.
agrees.
agree. I
everyone
agree with
Neo
takes
Winter
agrees.
here.
everyone takes 5 poison damage.
Except if we are immune to that.
Yes, except if you're immune to that. And
Give me a
you
second to see because I have an immune, but I don't know
I
what it was.
think I
Like
do
I
have
don't
something that
think
negates poison, so I should be fine.
and you
No, I have
move.
immune to toxins. Damn it.
Okay. And you move -1 to the condition track. You feel a bit lethargic. You don't feel that this is lethal per se, but you do feel a bit lethargic. And Brindor, at this time, you can certainly hear skittering uh, coming all around you.
Ready to get out of here.
Yep. Let's get out of here.
Neo agrees. Neo immediately says, "Yes, we are."
Agreed.
All right, so we're gonna come back with the
You
proper
see
safety gear for
these
this.
beautiful creatures coming out of
Freaking Killix!
almost
Ah, crap!
underneath.
I
Damn
called
it.
it.
They're
You can
beautiful.
see that they are sprouting out from
Mhm,
uh, uh, cracks on the ground, places that these things could easily fit and hide. And
Mhm.
they all come skittering out. And at this
mhm.
moment, Udrich says, "No, no, don't get alarmed. They're friends."
Right, friends, says Neo that with his gun out already and raise it just in case,
He's a
You see
ready
droider.
that
to answer.
He's a.
these strange insectoid
Mhm.
creatures get a bit agitated at those who have their weapons drawn.
I only had my
Uh,
droid as a
so,
light source. I wasn't being threatening, so.
so I don't need to have a weapon drawn. So
And I never
I,
trust bug
Mhm.
creatures, so you know.
I'm gonna deploy
Same.
this here like a
Yes,
professional. You can laugh. Uh,
Mhm,
so
mhm.
you
let's
can
call
you can roll
a
galactic
deploy.
lore to see what these creatures are,
Uh,
or even
um,
life sciences, but
w-
this is going to
what do
be
these creatures speak first?
Donkey
Galactic
Kong
lore
did.
is fine.
yes.
They speak.
I rolled a 26.
Okay.
And I want to do something, by the way, a
Mhm.
persuasion check, let's say,
Okay.
when you tell me everything, um,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mhm.
before
Uh,
anybody starts jumping the gun.
yep,
Uh,
yep.
Okay.
You know, you know that there are a lot of insectoid species around the galaxy. These specific ones,
can do 6 attacks and kill us all. Yes.
no,
Each.
Mhm.
each.
Each.
6 attacks
Mhm.
each.
These
Mhm.
specific ones, if your memory serves you right, they're supposed to be called Kilix. They're not that common. They're rather rare,
Didn't we
and
fight
they
El
do,
Kilik before or no?
yes,
No.
and they do keep to themselves. They don't want strangers, let's say. And
Oh shoot. Okay.
you
Yeah,
can
I felt it. I
I
thought
thought
this
it
was
was
the case.
Killix. I thought it was Killix as well, Tyrone, don't worry. The
Mhm.
moment we
You
stepped
can
into
see
this
that
room.
all of them are somewhat looking at you, holding some kind of makeshift weapons
Yeah.
uh,
Mhm.
So let me.
that are pointed at you, but they don't seem uh, they're not attacking you just yet.
Okay, let me do my Diplo thing. So I don't know what they speak, right?
Mhm.
I'm asking you.
So the trick is
Um,
you don't speak to them, you speak to him.
yeah.
Uh, so I'm gonna.
Because he's a joiner. He's a part of their hive mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it in general, like
Mhm.
basically to everybody here. Um,
Mhm.
let's not be hasty. We are here to explore. We don't want any trouble. Uh,
Mhm.
we are happy to not, actually. Uh, um, yeah, we don't want any trouble, and we should I say well, we are happy to help you
Mhm.
in any trouble. Uh, we don't
We
need
are
any
happy
trouble.
to give you trouble.
Yeah, we're here and make it double.
Mhm.
So,
With the mouth,
um,
of course. Oh no.
but yeah, we're not here to any trouble, and yeah, that. But let's not. Of course, I'm gonna force point that to 25. Is it worth it? 25 force point because I actually kind of
You have
need
a
the force point.
66% chance.
Mhm.
Like I need the force points mostly, but like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, so um. Anyway, so yeah,
You
basically
can
yeah,
see that he looks at you
Mhm.
and he says,
but yeah,
"Of
like
course."
I'm getting my hands up basically in the air, not complete surrender, but just pointing out that I don't have something. Let's put down the weapons, both sides, so we don't just um basically that like it
Yeah,
just
yeah.
so we agree to not have any
Says,
problems here.
"Of
Okay,
course, of course."
Neo lowers his gun and says, "You sure?"
I said it generically, so that doesn't mean that we should start it out of character. I'm saying that it's just
No,
like
no,
I'm
no,
trying
no.
to see that. Go.
Mhm. No, no. Neo is asking more in the sense of you're completely sure we can lower them, not necessarily trust them. You know.
Um, I'm gonna repeat it out of character. I'm saying that
Mhm.
generically to see if they also start doing it first or not, and how the other guy will respond. I'm not expecting us to do the first thing. Is what I'm trying to say.
Mm.
It's like
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
whoever feels comfortable on doing it. I did my thing because I'm not gonna draw my weapon. Simple as that. I don't need
Mhm.
it.
The only reason that
So
the only be yeah,
I pointed it out to me because I don't need a weapon drawn to play this game. Um. So yeah.
Yes, you can see that he says, "Of course, there is no need for violence here. Well, friends, as I said. Um, we did actually get the vibes that you are rather talented individuals, and you can see that he's looking mainly at the people with the lightsabers.
Mhm.
And then he says, and yeah, you might be able to help us actually.
Interesting, I respond. What what is the common problem that troubles this community? Wait, what? Uh,
Mhm.
what is so quest
Love it.
accepted?
They're bugs.
Their bugs. So quest accepted. Where do we sign? No wait.
First of
So
all, he says, first
let me
of all,
actually respond. Of course, we could help you on any problem. Uh, yeah, we could help you on any problem you have, and you can help us locate what we are searching for.
perfect. Let me tell you, this is a treasure trove of things.
Many things.
Yes,
It's a
things
treasure
that
trove
you
of
might not
things.
even things that you might not even know you're looking for. To be honest, I was amazed at first. Um, so the best way for us to do this is for you to, and you can see that he's looking around, and
Mhm.
the creatures are lowering
Their
the weapon.
weapons.
Mhm.
Do my friends start lowering their weapons too?
I never actually drew mine, but
I
I was
didn't
ready
draw mine
to.
either.
Mine was only out.
I had a lower mine when you basically when
Mine
we
When I
was
said
actually
it, okay,
used
basically
cool.
that.
mine was lowered and not reading
You
anyway.
you have it
I I
as a
I
flashlight, it no
basically
doubt.
Mine
I asked you basically,
mine was
so
only
yeah.
out so we could see where we were going, basically.
Yeah, you're a flashlight. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mhm. Mhm.
So now that we do have an understanding, as it seems, the easiest way for us to do this is.
Miss, out of
Hmm,
character. Quick question: do I know that I got 5 hit points and a -1 to the condition? Um,
you do feel a small haziness, yes,
yeah, do I know what's
a
causing it?
bit more lethargic. Roll,
Roll.
Yeah, about to say,
roll
what did you
life
do to
sciences.
us?
Sorry.
Oh, I didn't do anything. Well,
Can I roll first?
yes, yes.
Yeah,
What it is?
I'm just asking it out of character. Basically, it's just
Oh,
like
okay.
we need to know what did you do to us.
What I'm rolling?
Mhm.
Life sciences.
Life sciences. Again, let's roll something good. It's actually decent, to be honest.
Okay. You
Um,
can connect
Mhm.
this haziness with the spores that are everywhere in this room, and
yeah,
yeah, and
yeah.
you get the feeling that this is not going to go away. Actually,
Okay. Um, I'm gonna let him say his piece, at least the first part, and I want to talk to him about the spores.
hmm,
So, let's go.
yes, he says. Yeah, the easiest way for us to do this is for you to remain in this chamber. You will feel a bit dizzy, lightheaded for a bit, but don't worry, it's not going to hurt or anything. Um,
What do you mean? What are these plants doing?
oh, well, in most species, they do have some kind of poisonous effect, but me and my friends we do have the antidote, so there's nothing to worry about.
What sort of antidote?
Oh, well, once you come to your senses again, you will know all the answers.
Come to
I'm
our
rolling a
senses
fucking
again.
perception here with plus 1000.
Yes,
Um,
yes,
Mhm.
please.
it's not plus 1000, but I'm pretty sure you will give me plus 1000. Uh,
Can you add a force point just to be sure?
I'm no because I kinda need them.
Oh,
There
yeah.
was
No need.
Uh,
No need.
Elena's getting this. Elena's getting
Yeah.
this.
a question before we proceed. Didn't also Neo and Elena got hit by it or no?
everyone got hit by
I've
it.
got
Everyone got.
I've got a piece of equipment that negates it. So
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Because I was thinking like that, don't they? They have the fillers that the die masters don't have a poison immunity. Okay,
No. It's,
okay,
I've
that's
got
one
a,
thing.
I've got a
I
breath.
only have
I've still got that.
a
I've still got
toxin
that.
immunity,
I've
not necessarily poison.
I've still got that breath master data gave me in season 1 that negates it.
Question: is toxin and poison the same miss or no?
No.
No. Okay,
No.
cool.
I've
Anyway,
I've got that
just
breath
that
master.
because I didn't saw your
My health thing
HP updated. That's
it
why.
didn't update because I've still
Okay,
got a
cool.
breath. I've got
It
a
didn't
breath mask.
update.
I've got a
Yes,
breath
sir.
mask from
Not
Oh, it
from
didn't.
Data that
not
negates it
on
pretty
Elena.
much. So
not on my end. Anyway, go on.
Elena,
No, it didn't on the token either. That's why I'm updating now.
from
Manually.
what you see and from what you can feel all around you, is that what your new friend is suggesting is for you to get the same treatment he did.
And you know what that is.
And
so
he seems extremely friendly to these creatures. Actually, he seems like home there.
I
Elena,
see.
do I start swinging now?
Ella just gives a
Mhm.
stern look to Juane and then looks at him. So what you're saying is you want us to become part of your hive mind. I don't think that's something that any of us are inclined to do. Is there another way we can help you?
Nia says, I like my mind alone.
Oh, this is rather unfortunate, he says. Uh, Actually, I'm going to make this roll public so you can see.
Hmm.
Okay, who's actually lower than that? No one. Okay, so you're safe for that round. And he says, well, that's rather unfortunate, but well, I don't know that you can be trusted otherwise. Foreigners are not trustworthy. They
Okay,
seem
Oh,
like causing trouble.
And
I
that's the
have
problem with you
I
stupid bug creatures. Ignites lightsaber, swings at the
wait
nearest Killick. Roll initiative.
wait. I have a
Wait.
suggestion to make.
okay.
I have a suggestion to make. Okay. If like I agree with you that there are many foreigners that cannot be trusted. Why don't you test us to see if we are trustworthy?
Test you. You can see him thinking a bit. The creatures around you seem to be picking their weapons a little bit up, but not uh,
Hmm.
pointing them at you, but more on the ready
Yeah,
than
I
anything
understand.
else.
Yeah, my hand's on my lightsaber. I'm ready.
And
I mean,
then,
I'm
like,
ready. It's like a final attempt to deploy this. Uh,
actually, roll a persuasion check to see.
okay,
Okay.
persuasion check. If this, yeah, hope this succeeds, let's say, and I don't roll a one.
Hmm.
Okay.
This is going with a force point, ain't it? 6 6 close.
Okay,
Anyway,
Mm.
um,
you can see that he's staring a bit blankly, and then he says, "Okay, but
mm,
only one of you. The
only.
rest will remain here." And he looks at Elena and says, "I guess you can. Yeah, I guess you can take turns with that breather." So
Ella just looks at the mood. It's your mission. Do you want to do this?
I mean, he didn't say out of character. What is the test? I'm gonna ask.
Well, one of you is going to follow me, and you're going to speak with someone that will actually determine.
Okay, I'm gonna lose all my force points in persuasion. Let's do this. Okay.
Okay.
We have decided that.
Neo is going to say, "Good luck." The moment they begin stabby, we will answer back. Just as a warning.
I'm gonna ask a quick question. How far are these guys? How far is this person to speak?
Oh, we're pretty close.
Okay, so out of character, that means we are not gonna be dead by the time I come back. That's the question.
Mhm.
No.
Okay, cool.
Probably not.
And you see
Probably
that
not.
he starts moving downwards.
Let's go. Let's do the Diplo mission that will fail completely. Let's go.
All right. So if anyone starts feeling like a bug, I will slap them.
Like a bug.
Alena just looks at Brindle going, if anyone starts feeling extra woozy, just tap me and you can borrow this. We'll pass it around.
We're
Neo
gonna
nods
pass
at that
around the
says.
joint.
Neo nods at that.
The door opens, and
It was next to literally. Okay.
yes, walking in.
I go there, pray at her, and say, "Oh, big queen." No, I'm just. Uh,
Oh,
we
God.
fattest of bugs.
Oh, fattest of bugs.
we will become as one.
Oh, mighty.
God damn it.
Oh, Queen Clicky.
You can see that on this particular chamber, it is kept very, very well and clean. Uh, uh, the markings and schematics on the floor are kept intact.
Since on top of the markings I cannot see, I cannot read this. What the markings mean?
It says.
Move your fat ass, bug.
And
She
here
gets.
you can see an almost identical bag to the rest of them, but it is
Bigger.
bigger.
This one can do 12 attacks.
This
just-
one has 5 legendary
Okay.
attacks.
It
The
is
book-
quite
Okay.
big. And
Didn't
as you
Oh,
say.
biggest of
approach,
bugs, what is your wisdom?
She gets up and
Join me.
you can see that the door behind you closes.
I
And
would have been surprised if we didn't close at this point.
yes, and as you approach the big, huge bag, uh, you can hear it speak in a very strange way because it has mandibles and stuff like that in common.
In
But you
common,
can common basic. Oh my god,
in
galactic
basic,
basic. Oh no,
it's the common basic.
yes, it's common
Galactic
basic.
common.
The common basic.
Yes,
Perfect.
wait till she starts speaking binary too.
and
she
Wait
starts
till she
speaking.
starts speaking
Then,
dial-up.
then she will be a unique bug.
yes, and the bug says,
By
"Why
the
have
way,
you come?"
the other guy is gonna stay there.
Yes, he's outside.
Okay.
The bug just gets up and
Uh,
says, "An error has been reported. Do you want to see? An error has been detected. Do you wish to send an error report?"
yes, and you hear
Damn
the
it.
bug saying, "Why have you come here? What do you seek?"
I think El
Fame
Dorado
and
knows.
fortune.
I'm a person. Um, so, I think a very peculiar mechanism, I would say. Like, uh, okay, I mean, it's out of character. I will be upfront with the bug, uh,
Okay.
basically. Um,
No, I don't have Windows 10.
like, yes. So, we will talk in Vista. So
God damn
Oh my
it.
god.
so I will be
Windows 98. Let's go.
nine. It
Oh,
was working though, or it wasn't.
Perfect.
I'm not sure. Anyway, so
you have Windows XP.
uh,
Begin.
XP was good from what I know.
Yeah,
XP,
exactly.
Uh,
XP was
mm,
stopped being used in companies because basically Windows forced them through. I
I
think it
know.
was around 7,
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
basically.
with 7 because Vista came, it just wasn't as good as XP, and then 7 came, which they started forcing whatever new version
Mm-hmm.
slowly.
Hmm.
Anyway, so what we were talking about bugs in computers. So in order to
Yes.
remove a bug from a computer, wait.
Hello, I speak to you on
So
behalf of my overlord, Pixar.
so I want to be upfront. I'm came to find a mechanism that or parts of a mechanism that here there may be here that will help me um, uh, fix our planet basically. Like I'm being upfront on what I want
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
basically and
You've
my goal.
come here seeking technology.
Yes.
The bug takes a step closer to you and extends its chitinous neck till the face uh, gets closer to you and gives you a good look. And then it says,
I also extend my neck and head body know it.
Apparently, a guy in heavy armor
"No."
jumps into the other room and says, "Marcus, we must stop destroying the locust."
And then it says, "Do you have any idea of what technology you're speaking about?"
um, Out of character what it does or like how not threatening but how yeah, threatening it may
What it
be.
is,
What
yes,
it
what
is.
it is, what it does.
What it is. Um, uh, a technology to terraform a planet, basically. Basically, like
Mars specifically.
Yes.
does he understand the terraforming, the bug? But yeah, like what we mean is a board game that has the ability to
A
terraform a
second.
planet.
If everyone knows what a skip it is, you get the joke.
Yeah.
I'm back. So,
Okay.
Welcome back.
the bug says, so you're seeking the same technology
Mm.
that ancient destroyers used to ravage numerous worlds.
Ah, I see. And like, it light like a lot of a light bulb. It lights. I see. Interesting. I didn't knew about that.
We're
Uh,
here a very long time, and
mm,
we do like to safe keep these things.
mm-hmm. He's waiting for me to answer.
Yeah, you can see that the bag is, for lack of a better word, um, looking all over you.
Yeah,
It's sizing you up.
Yes,
I just meant for the last sentence. If
It's
she
trying to
will,
figure out who's the bigger bug, you or him
Mhm.
or her.
yeah,
And
Mm,
I was asking more if she was waiting for me to answer or like with that
the
sentence or
force
not.
ghost
yes. It
appears behind the
seems
ladder and says, "There's always a bigger fish."
yes. It
Mm,
seems that
mhm.
it's waiting for you.
to answer.
Yes.
Okay. If in no, since since the destroyers, ancient destroyers, how he said it, since the destroyers used it for not the best intentions, is there a way for me to prove that my intentions are indeed um,
Different.
to
Pure,
create a better environment,
pure.
not only to create a better environment, to fix the mistake my people did
There is a
to my environment,
hmm,
to our environment, our environment.
there is a way, yes.
Mm.
You might not like it.
Join the hive mind.
One of us. One of us. One of us.
I'm waiting. Do you need to find a character sheet to say what is the thing? Am I disconnected or no?
Mirrors.
I
No,
think you're.
I'm just an idiot and I'm muted.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Oh, don't worry. It's the same kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
video I am.
Uh, so,
There's
uh,
one thing I mute myself. You will never learn it.
yes. And it says, I will look into your mind. Do not resist. I will make it as quick as I can, so no permanent damage is going to happen to you.
He is here.
Unless I
Out
see that you are lying and you actually have nefarious purposes.
out of character. How many levels will I will lose due to this process?
You're reduced to level 5.
It's a good question.
Anyway, go on. Um, I'm like I'm like bowing my head a little bit in terms of like yes, I accept it basically, like, and I'm like saying go ahead. Uh, I don't know what cool thing I can say out of character. Of like yeah, go ahead and find your answers. Okay, out of
Don't
character.
move.
Very well, let it
There's
be so.
I'm not gonna say do it because that will be a trap.
do it.
Do
Mm,
it. Do
Pulls
you
out
just said
double
it.
lightsabers, beheads Mudin.
it.
Yeah,
12
whatever.
lightsabers are pulled out of nowhere, and
Yeah.
She makes 2 attacks with each of them.
Wait, that's only half her
This is the
moveset.
first round of combat.
okay, you don't want me to roll anything. I'm pretty sure.
No.
Okay, cool.
Uh, it approaches you.
Then it's me, and that's how I
You can
die.
feel the chitinous hands taking hold of your hands, your legs, everything.
Hmm.
And then the two antennas that are on its head touch your. They do touch your head.
So I can headbutt.
Yes, just next to your ears, and you can feel a growing sensation of a headache. Are
Sounds
you
like a
going
bug.
to resist this or no?
Um, no,
Okay.
This is my tentacle hentai
but
fantasy.
can I roll in terms of understanding it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, what do I roll?
You can roll either use the force since you are force sensitive,
Or
or you can roll. Give me a second.
I mean, the other high is initiative and treat injury, so I'm gonna use the force and call it a day here.
Okay.
It's normal. Let's proceed.
Okay.
Like, if you want to
Uh,
tell me something, sir, but like, if
yeah,
no.
you can feel that this creature has some understanding of the force.
Okay, it's more like what more on me for me trying to understand what she's trying to attempt, basically. And
Mm-hmm.
does he attempting mind crash? Does he become Kylo Ren and tries to mind probe me right now?
Yes,
Uh,
yes. You get the feeling that it's
Mhm.
trying to extract specific information.
information.
It wants you to see its giant abs.
So, so we have back solo now.
It's
No,
bug
it's
Bug
swallow.
swallow.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
Bug Swallow.
Oh god.
To be honest, she's doing a better job than Kylo Ren. So
She's not having a
anyway,
random. She's not having a random kid
I
half
mean,
his age just say, "You're just trying to be Darth Vader."
So, since you are not resisting,
mm,
you can feel that a lot of thoughts and images
mm-hmm,
are passing through your mind.
mm-hmm,
You see the moment where General
You
Grievous held you
feel like
hostage.
you feel like you don't have control of your thoughts anymore,
mm-hmm,
or your body at this point.
mm-hmm,
oh god.
You shit
And
yourself.
yes, you feel
mm-hmm,
the sensation going deeper at some point
mm-hmm,
and deeper, and then you can't see you have no recollection of what thoughts are actually running through your head at this point, and you feel completely dizzy,
mm-hmm,
haziness. You're
mm,
at the verge
mm.
of passing out.
Yeah.
Do we feel a disturbance in the force?
Mhm.
Can I do something in terms of like, can I say
Roller, use the force check.
me or time?
No,
Over two.
the other two franchises.
Okay. Before they respond after they use the force, I want to ask a question. Can I do something to say, um, uh, either with with force or like with my mouth to say, uh, like to give not an idea, to tell her that oh you're pushing it a little too, not pushing it too far, but more like oh I'm reaching my limit basically.
Yes, you cannot say anything at this point,
But
but
can I?
you can think it,
Yeah,
and
I
you
can think
know
it.
that this is going to
But more
reach the
like
creature.
yeah, but more like to say I'm reaching my limit, not stop. I'm not
Yeah, yeah.
trying to dictate or like push her out. More like please stop, basically. So I'm doing that thought of like I'm reaching my
Mm,
limit, and then I will have okay a message with heart. Hope you found something. No,
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
anyway, but yeah, like we're saying, well, I'm reaching my limit. Basically, that what I said.
Hmm. You
Uh,
feel this the sensation a
mm,
bit um, uh,
less.
yes, it's not
Listen.
as strong as
Okay.
before.
Mm-hmm.
You can again it's not
Mhm.
complete darkness at this point. You feel your senses coming
Mm-hmm.
back to you a
Mm-hmm.
bit,
Mm-hmm.
and after a while you can see with your eyes, and
Also,
you can
Elena.
faintly feel it because you are almost completely numb at this point.
Yeah, also Elena
That
rolled well. Just saying. Go
yes,
on.
And it was
that the
mid. It
creature
was mid
puts
for
you
me,
down.
really. Cloud, to be honest. So
That the creature puts you down on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it doesn't drop you or anything, just puts you down, and
Mm-hmm.
you're laying there,
Mm-hmm.
and then goes back to its
Position.
usual yes position and takes a step back.
Okay.
Elena, you do feel that something is going on with the force on the second room, but
Mhm.
you don't feel Moodin. You feel that Moodin is in distress, but he's not
In danger.
asking for help.
Yeah. That.
Mhm.
yeah, I feel uneasy, but to try and keep the peace, I'll stay still.
Mhm.
Okay. So, what else is happening?
After
Muse.
after a few moments pass, and
Mm-hmm.
you can feel your body again and control returning. You can, you know, uh, try to stand up,
Mm-hmm.
and the bag says, "It seems that you're telling me the truth, and it seems that the others have seen things as well."
Mm.
Mhm.
And
Since you're
wait,
not the first
Mhm.
one that came here, perhaps it is best that these items do not remain here.
hmm, that is
We are not
indeed
very strong. We might not be able to stop others.
a possibility that I didn't thought. I'm not sure if I should say that out of loud now that I'm thinking about it. But like, yeah, basically, I'm kinda gonna agree with her in terms of like, indeed, that is true. I'm gonna say this. Indeed,
Mhm.
there are others as strong as us, if not stronger, and that is indeed could endanger your species. Um,
I feel I can trust you, and
Basically, out of character, I'm trying to agree with her.
yeah, yeah.
Go on.
Says I feel that I maybe can trust you,
Mm,
along with the others. I do not trust the people you're answering to. I do not trust anyone else. You shouldn't do as well.
mm. Um, okay. Let me see how I will respond.
You
Uh,
can see that the bags around you
are going to get
immediately
stuff. Yes.
scatter off and uh, pretty much vanish on the next
Yeah. They
door.
they gonna do stuff. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna. I want to ask basically. Uh, okay, it's good that you're basically giving me for free. Is there anything that we could do for you also, or not to repay the debt? That I'm gonna say. Like, is there anything like? Is there anything else we could do to repay the debt of giving us the items other than actually, not having people come here for these items? Other than that
Yes,
fact.
you can. And
Hmm.
you feel like something unlocking in your head, and you realize that she didn't just sing your thoughts.
Oh,
She
do
actually
I get a plus 50 on my use the force? Yes, I'm God now. Wait.
she
Mhm.
actually planted a few thoughts on your
Mm,
head as well. She transferred a few of her thoughts on your head as
mm-hmm.
well, and you realize now that she actually, you know, made you aware of this, and
Okay.
you can see a few things that she does know.
Execute Order
Uh,
66.
this colony of Kilix has been there for a long, long time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the tradition says that they were put there by another species. That they were saying that they had to safe keep these items so that they don't fall on the wrong hands
Mm-hmm.
and to stay hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Then these creatures left, and you get an idea of these creatures had them like not deities exactly,
It was
but
the Reapers, come on.
they considered them as higher forms of
Got it.
intelligence and life, and
Got it. And then the Reapers came. And go.
no nothing like that.
Go on, miss.
And yes, you can see all those things, but other than that, nothing else. And after a while, you can see the Kilix returning.
Yeah, out of character, did she tell me that she wants anything or no? Because I'm getting a no that she wants anything else. Just the items to be left and basically don't fall on wrong hands, which
The
that
bugs arrive. You can see that they are holding.
items, yes.
Yes, they are holding a huge.
Great.
De- it's some kind of device. You're not certain what exactly it is.
Either
Um,
way, I cannot kite myself. That is the issue.
yeah, And you can see that others are holding with their extra arms some kind of, levers or complementary equipment
Yeah,
for that particular device.
I'm gonna say I cannot carry it myself. Can you help me to get it to my um I don't want to say party members. My friends! I'm gonna call my friends. So to get them, yeah, to get them to my
To
yeah
our
friend.
vessel.
Yeah, I don't want to say friends. I want to say something more akin to call my
Allies.
allies. Thank you to my allies.
Mm, When you say allies, you mean the rest of the party?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
avoiding to say party.
Yeah,
Yes, I heard
I'm
what I
just
meant.
saying that so we are clear.
We yeah we are yeah that.
Yeah.
Do they?
You see that the creature nods and then says, "Now it falls onto you to keep these things safe."
She points
Hmm,
into the camera at Cloud.
Yes,
hmm,
Not at
I
Mutin, at Cloud.
yes.
I
And
don't
We are
worry. They
doomed.
will definitely not be safe out of character.
Is this the moment when Cloud just hears this in his head?
then it says, and then it says, "I even here we can feel the coming darkness.
Oh no, not darkness.
There was
It's
some
Kingdom Hearts, ain't it?
yes, there was
Yes.
some time back. Uh, we do not use the same. Uh, you can see that it's trying to think and says calendar as you. Uh, but yes, some time ago we felt the same thing. It seems that whatever is happening out in the stars is
There seems to be some wars happening.
yes, some Star Wars if you like."
Yes.
You don't say.
Then it says, "Careful. We've been liking because the previous people that came here, they left pretty soon, and Udrich helped us.
Hmm.
And there was another that came before them, but that one only needed um, I'm not sure. Had questions, specific questions. Seemed to understand the markings on the ground. I do have some knowledge of them, but I don't get exactly what they mean."
Out of character, do I remember the markings on the ground?
Uh,
If I leave this room and want to explain it to our for you, and somebody gives me a paper, do I remember the markings on the ground? That is the question.
yes, you can.
Okay.
You'll have to roll an intelligence check to see how
How well I
precise.
remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, you
We
want
will
to.
do it when I don't have a
So
-1,
basically,
but sure.
you want to sketch it down, try and remember it, and pass it on to.
I don't think I can pull a paper on my hand and start drawing here while we have poison.
I can probably draw. We can probably draw on the ship, and if you remember them, I'm assuming you want to pass them to me at the very least.
But basically, I'm trying, as you said, the markings, I'm trying to, see everything important on the markings. Like, I remember two moons. Uh, I remember, like, I remember the general topology, but I may not remember small details, is what I'm trying to say. But like basically, as you said, marking Mooding is trying to remember the markings, which from the start it draws his attention because I mean he's Mooding, so he's interested in this stuff. Um,
And then it says, "Seem to know about the colony here.
hmm.
Don't know how, but didn't want anything else. Just
can
information."
can you describe me that person? Out of curiosity.
Not really.
Hmm.
Couldn't see features like I can see yours. Some kind of. You can see that it's thinking again and says suits like the ones like Udri's friends were wearing, but different.
Can you describe me the suit or no? Can you send me an image? Can you upload it on cloud?
Upload it on the cloud.
On the cloud mine.
You can see one of the antennas touching your head again,
hmm.
and you
I
see.
should also ask her to upload the the
Upload the wi
images,
upload the Wi-Fi code.
the carvings on the ground. How did Miss call it? Anyway,
Upload the Wi-Fi code.
go
And
on.
you see a humanoid figure
Mm.
that is wearing some kind of metallic suit that is very, very. It's not bulky at all. It's like it's not embedded, but very, tight.
Mm.
But you can see that it is actually of metallic fabric
Okay,
on its entirety that covers all of the body,
got
legs,
it.
hands,
The
everything.
the metal tight man is
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, you can see some kind of helmet
mm.
that rests on it. Um, you you are not certain what you don't know if this is some kind of particular a traditional helmet or anything of some species or specific cast of warriors or something like the Mandalorians. It
Yeah,
doesn't remind you of
of
anything.
anything, but like I have an image on my head, and
Yes,
so if
yes.
I see it,
And
I
the
will
only
know.
thing and the only weaponry you can see that person having is some kind of metal rod that actually reminds you a stun baton, but a bit bigger,
Mm.
modified.
Hmm.
Nothing else.
Like the ones that the Imperial Guard had,
No, no, no. Not
not staffs.
not for yes, not for
Mm.
spikes or anything like that. It's like a standard stun baton that enforcement units are using,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but a little bit bigger and modified.
Yeah, okay. I was just asking if they had like how General Grievous Guard had some stun buttons that were more like lances.
You mean
Yeah.
electropikes? Yeah.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
are but so it's not like that. Okay, cool. Okay, cool, cool. I don't think I have anything else to ask here. She doesn't see she wants anything else other than protect the staff, which we will fail completely on that. I'm pretty sure. Uh,
Hmm.
uh,
Why are you ripping this into this? This is
so
your mission.
I
What
will fail.
strikes you?
Mm,
Actually, no, you wouldn't know that. So
uh,
Exactly.
forget I said anything.
what is the question? What
Nothing, nothing,
strikes you? What is
Nothing.
oh on the image? What strikes me? Okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Nothing. I don't know that. I guess. Um.
Yeah, it's
So yeah.
something you specifically wouldn't know. So
Yeah, and it's an image that I cannot transfer while the carvings we could talk about it when we are on the ship. Okay, so
mm.
I will I will bow out. Basically, I will bow and I say, I hope your uh, colony prospers. Yeah, I hope your colony continues to prosper. Basically, I'm gonna say thanks. Like thanks for the business. I don't know. Thanks for your understanding. um, and I will do all in my power to make sure this don't fall in the wrong hands.
He
He
looks at you and says, the last
Mm,
thing it says as the other four carrying the items are. heading towards
Before you
the exit.
say anything out of character, we give them immediately to Luke Skywalker. Okay.
Yeah,
hmm
you don't say.
Moody just
Creature
raises his
says to
hand
you that
and parts his fingers, doing
hmm,
the Vulcan sign of "Live long and prosper."
hmm. It says
And
that
you,
I have no knowledge of how this technology actually works,
mm,
but I think it's not complete. There might be specific
parts missing.
parts that are missing.
I will keep all of that in mind. If parts are indeed missing, it's up to me to, um, find them in order to see our home restored. Basically. Anyway, again, like bow out, whatever, you get the idea. So let's move on. Except if you have anything
Everyone
else to
else
say.
that you have been waiting for this entire time, you see that
Well,
the rest,
I go out, everybody's dead. Wait, what?
yeah, you see that the rest of the insectoids have lowered their weapons and they're just standing guard
Mm,
Another
Can we
around
leave
you.
now?
And
another
at some
will
point, you
motion for the
see,
party to put away their weapons, but keeps hers out, obviously showing the books. I'm just using this for light.
yeah, we get the idea.
Yeah.
And Max Time is not Max Time. Pekka is the one that is not in. Okay, he's back. Go.
Oh,
he
He
just
probably
refreshed, I
refreshed.
think.
Yeah.
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 And after a while, you see the door opening and Moodin exiting with four Kilix that are holding some kind of device. And
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna tell the Kilix to leave it outside the room mostly. Uh, like first, out of character, is this variable from our team, or no?
If not,
This
I can.
stuff
you see that the Kilix don't stop. They
don't
don't.
stop.
Yes, yes. They are moving. They're
Out.
getting the yes.
Okay, I
They
wasn't
start
expecting.
exiting.
I was expecting that friendly friendship, I
That much
guess.
friendly.
It's not friendly exactly. They have
A job to do.
specific orders.
Yeah, I wasn't
Plus,
Yeah.
expecting the orders to be, oh yeah, go get it out completely.
Get it off
So
the
let's follow
chopper!
them. So I'm following
We
the
follow
Helix.
then.
I'm not stopping.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm like at this point, I'm like,
Neo too.
We
I'm,
all
I'm,
uh,
I'm
follow.
like, they told me to
Neo
protect
is
it.
going just behind Mudin.
So
Udry is following.
as
Another
we go
follow as
up, since
well.
as we go up, since we are, I'm pretty sure we cannot stop now. We are following the Helix. As we go up, uh, and like nobody's stopping us. I will explain what happened basically, in terms of like, okay, I got this stuff. We are free to go. Like I started with that, or like you are, yeah, we are free to go and let's follow the Helix, and I will explain on the way. So I explain everything. And second, do I actually we actually recover condition and stuff or no?
You will recover condition on your next rest. You just need to rest.
Yeah,
Another
like we need to
Okay.
rest like 5 minutes
Alana
or
won't
so.
say
Just
anything.
we are.
Alana won't say anything mood, but she does look at you. She does look at you concerned. That's all I'm saying.
Continue moving your lightsaber as a flashlight and stuff. Because no, I'm saying. So, so anyway, I explain everything, and I also will actually I will tell you about the ancient carvings, and I will try to explain what I remember without rolling, but I want to do the roll when we are resting, basically.
Okay.
So
When
you
we are
exit.
rested. Oh, we are rested. Okay, perfect.
Ta-da!
You exit. You exit the excavation site.
hmm.
Audrey, you see that he exits as well.
Also,
The Kilix.
I'm so happy we totally avoided this encounter.
Yes,
Same.
it wasn't that difficult as it seemed to be. The
No,
key factor would be if you get hit by the poison or not.
Yeah.
that okay. I mean, to be honest, it felt like easy if I was
Yeah, the
smart
small
enough
ones were
to
not
point.
anything, amazing. The big
Hard.
one was actually strong, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, still, why not avoid an encounter if
And the joiner is weaker
I
than he
agree.
otherwise would have been because he's not himself.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Pretty much Udry would be a pushover completely. Like,
Yeah,
yes, still, why not avoid an encounter when you
but
can?
still, thank
Uh,
goodness for
Because they're
encounter.
bugs.
I mean, I get you. I agree, Tyrant, because of that. But if we can avoid it, yeah, why
Yeah.
They're
not?
very their very culture is evil. And they
Oh,
can
I
be nothing
agree.
but.
No joke, Killix and Geonosians are the scum of the galaxy. I'm glad the Empire wiped them out.
Yeah.
Actually, Cord, apparently there were no Killix on Alderaan when it was destroyed.
Damn you,
What?
Empire! You had one
I'm
job. At least,
I'm worried.
at least they
I'm
got the
worried about my
Geonosians.
life now.
At least they got the Geonosians. That's all I'm saying.
I'm worried about my life now.
Tyrant, ready to destroy Court's positive vibes again?
so, the Kilix exit the tunnel. They just put the device
Mhm.
and the rest of the equipment down, and
Mhm.
they immediately turn back.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Udry stays there and he says, "So
I mean,
it was
out of character, I didn't negotiate with about Ulrich, and he seems fine
Yeah.
here, so I'm not gonna bother
What's the
no,
point?
no,
about.
he doesn't want to leave.
Yeah.
That is what I meant.
He's part of the hive,
Yeah, that is
literally.
what I
Exactly.
meant.
Literally, whoever he was before is gone. He is dead,
Yes,
effectively.
Hmm.
yes.
Yep.
Yeah, he's fine here. That's
He's
why I didn't
basically a flesh
negotiate
puppet.
with him.
He's basically a man-controlled flesh puppet.
That's
Exactly.
fine. That is why I didn't bother.
That's fine.
Also, there was a good chance that this could happen to you as well, Moody.
I
Just
know
saying.
that is what we were
Mhm.
avoiding.
That's why I'm
And if it
suddenly
happened,
concerned.
you'd be dead.
Perfect.
Or under the control of the GM.
Yes.
Perfect.
Also,
Mhm.
assimilating other people to the hive mind, they do not consider that as an evil act.
But
Well,
we do.
Yes,
neither do
I
the
imagine.
Borg. So,
Yeah,
Exactly.
it is standard procedure. This is exactly why they wanted to do that initially. The first thing they wanted to do was just lie down there, and we are going to assimilate you, and
Thank God
everything
I
will
got a
be
nat
perfect.
20. Just saying. Thank goodness I got a nat.
Mhm.
I got a nat 20.
Yeah, but
Yep.
since they knew that you might be actual trouble, they were more open to negotiations. Let's say.
Mhm.
Especially the small
Anyways,
guy
about to
who could
say, like,
slice them.
trying to assimilate us into the hive mind so that you know that you can trust us, that's not trust.
Yes.
No.
To their mind,
Being a control freak.
yes. To their mind, it is a good thing, though. So yeah.
We just,
I don't care
if
if
we'd
they're
have stayed
wrong.
there a little bit longer, we'd have had the elusive man walking and say, "We need to control the Reapers."
Mhm.
So,
so
um,
what I want to say. So since I'm doing a 5 minutes rest just to get the condition
Mhm.
back normally, and then I'm drawing the car what I saw on a paper, basically, or whatever counts as a paper. So
roll roll intelligence check.
I'm gonna
Alright.
not even bother.
Mhm.
He
Uh,
draws
And he
so.
actually does assimilate remotely.
You know,
Apparently.
I think the dies works here as well.
the what? The
Look
firstborn
in the
dies.
Discord general text channel.
The die.
Mhm.
Dies, yeah.
The dice. Yes, I'm definitely
God
dying.
damn it.
He draws a dog.
Uh,
He does a doodle so bad that
Question: does it have to be just Murin that rolls that? Because if it is intelligence, I can try too.
Nobody else saw the drawings except me.
Oh,
Yeah.
he
right,
does the
right,
drawing
right, right.
so badly that the drawings I do on Gartic phone look like Picasso masterpieces in comparison.
You cannot remember the drawings. You can. It is very difficult for you to recall how exactly it is. It
Well,
is a jumbled mess in your
I
mind.
have one thing to say. Thank God it happened now and not
Yeah,
on the persuasion check.
Yeah.
Uh,
yeah. What you do remember, just fine, without any issues, is what you saw in your mind
Yeah, but
with
that
the assistance of.
I can just describe. I cannot do anything else about it. Which the description is like a tight man. Okay, perfect.
Okay,
That will
That
help.
helps a lot.
you are describing it though, right?
Yeah, but I have described it on the as
Hmm.
we were coming.
The rest of the description doesn't ring a bell at all. The helmet, though, the helmet Neo you have seen before.
Oh, I have seen it.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Let me because I don't remember. Do I need to roll anything or?
Um, say just for the fun of it, roll an
God
intelligence
damn it!
check as well.
That
God
one.
damn
But
it!
the DC is pretty
Damn
high.
it!
I called it.
This
Why,
is
why, why did you?
For
Why
real?
did you
Are you
call
for
that?
real?
Okay, everyone's just dying from lack of intelligence. I need to join this party.
so what happened?
Wait! Question.
What
Darn, I
actually
failed to die.
we
Question.
went
No,
Elena,
no
wait. A question.
Elena and
I
Jawain.
forgot to change the condition. The condition is it back to normal
doesn't
or not?
matter. It will be five at best. Anyway, so
Ah.
Still though.
out of
No.
character,
No. It doesn't change the dice. Just
it
out of
doesn't get
curiosity.
James and Dice.
I am.
Elena and Jawain,
Out of
you
character,
can also roll for that one.
I got a
out of
14.
character. I want to say this out of character. So we went to get assimilated, and instead we lost our intelligence there.
Well, two of you
Uh,
did.
Yes.
Two of you
Yes,
did.
your intelligence has been sapped. You're now idiots,
What's different from
flying
before?
around
Now,
in the
idiots, I
galaxy.
think you're
Wait.
overestimating our previous capabilities.
I agree with Pika.
Tyron, your roll.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm
Yeah,
okay. I rolled a 15.
I rolled a 14. I
Okay,
rolled a 14. It's steadily
okay.
increased.
From the description, you didn't get that a close look, the two of you, but you have seen that as well from a bigger distance.
Hmm.
We're talking about the carvings.
No,
The
we're
helmet.
talking about the
The
carvings you
helmet.
don't remember at all.
The
Yeah, I
helmet.
was like, what distance? What are we talking
The
about?
helmet, you remember someone wearing that helmet, but the rest of the body was covered by a dark colored blue coat, um, and nothing else could be seen because there were boots, there were gloves, and some kind of strange rifle on the back. Um, you're
Strange
almost
rifle.
you're almost certain that this was the helmet that the individual you know as the abator was wearing.
Yep.
I
What a
called it as
twist.
I called it as soon as you
Yeah.
made the description in the first instance.
So he's Mr. Tight Man. Got it. Now we need the Slender Man.
God damn it.
At least you know what lies beneath the coat.
God damn it.
Because we totally needed to know that.
Yes.
Alana just looks at Nia and goes, "How did we figure? How did we know he'd figure it into this somehow?"
Nia that says, to be honest, I will be surprised in what he doesn't have his fingers on.
By the way, something that I forgot to say, and then probably I will set on game. By the actually, I will say it after this. I want to say something to Neo. Just saying.
Okay.
Okay.
What strikes you as odd is that he wasn't interested about the items.
Okay. What was it that he said that it was said that was interesting? Sorry.
He was
Don't
only interested in information.
and I don't think I
Neo,
asked what
And he
no,
information.
seemed and,
Neo wouldn't be surprised about that.
and
Or
he
with Alana.
seemed to understand the markings that were on the ground.
Yeah,
That
that
doesn't
she said.
surprise me
In the
either.
general vicinity.
That doesn't surprise me either.
Okay. Neo, what Neo is going to say is more like, okay, can you repeat the information? Sorry. Like I said, I'm kind of out of it, so my mind sometimes forgets stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Now. What was it, the
Uh,
information about?
Which part do you want me to repeat?
The part that the aviator asked for, just
He found out the
information
true
question.
he found out the true realization of what happened during the droid attack on the Wookiees.
Uh, you're not. The Killik never said what this info was to Mudin.
Yeah, and I didn't ask. She only said that
Yeah,
she understood the
I
targets.
I don't mean the exact information. I mean what was said about that. You know that he was.
He went there. He seemed to know how to find the place, at the very least,
Mhm.
and he wanted
Mhm.
some information, and he seemed to understand the glyphs and markings around the place.
Okay. Neo is then is going to ask Murin. You've been looking at those market stuff like that. Have you put together from what era they are from? Because I have a feeling, but I want to be sure.
I don't like. Do I put together from what era they are? Even if I, that's a question to me. But even if I don't put together, if stuff were from ancient, from Infinite Empire, probably the markings were from Infinite Empire too. That I'm
Yeah.
saying it's kind of out of character. But like,
Yeah.
do I need to roll anything, or I assume it's Infinite Empire since we saw the
No, you
markings
don't
on the
have
ground?
to roll anything. At this point, it's pretty
Mhm.
safe to assume that that
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
is most probably the case.
Okay.
Hmm.
So that. Um,
So you basically
it's
tell me that. Okay.
It's very old, basically. Yes. Wait, I just realized. Oh no, it was out of character. It was showing Typhon or something. Or no, because I think there were two moons and one planet. Like I'm pretty sure I saw three celestial things. Anyway, let's proceed.
Yes, Tython
Hmm.
has two moons,
Uh,
Okay.
Aslan
Ashla
and
and
Bogan.
Bogan.
I'm saying
Neo is going to sigh and say,
I'm saying that out of character since
yeah,
Moodin doesn't he
doesn't
cannot even
understand.
draw it. Uh,
Neo is going to sigh and say, I'm going to be spending some time then looking about drawings and archaeology stuff tonight. Says we're going to
uh,
the equivalent of the PC that the ship has.
Actually, I would probably also search for the drawing myself, just so
Mhm.
in case
Ask
I
the Force
find
for a
something.
vision in your sleep.
If
Sorry, what?
if when he goes at some point for coffee that night, he would drop one by you, Morin.
Actually,
I've
if
spilled
we are
my
done with it,
coffee on you, Moonin. Oh, I'm
if we are done
sorry.
with all the Arbeto stuff, I want to say, if we are done with all the Arbeto stuff, I want to say something to Neo.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. We can do that after that. I'm serious, by the way, about this. So I'm going to be rolling for information to
And
see what you can find about,
Moonin just walks up
that
to
that they can make him, put together why he was on that planet.
Yeah.
the Moon walks up to Neo and just says, "A beta? I never even met her."
Hmm.
Anyway, so
Go on. Hmm.
anyway, should I say to Neo? Anyway, Neo, should I'm gonna
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
do the
yeah,
Neo thing now, and then we can do the searching if we want. Okay,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
Neo,
That's it. Yeah.
about the stuff, like I said it as we were walking why I wanted
Hmm.
this stuff, so
Yeah.
Neo knows. So,
Mm.
well, the queen, I'm gonna say like
Mhm.
say that I'm gonna call her queen. The queen said,
Okay.
oh no, actually no, no.
It is the Hive Queen,
Yeah,
to be
it's the high
honest. So
queen,
Yeah.
but I'm saying it wrong now. So,
Hmm.
Neo, I want you to help to fix this stuff to make the terraforming machine. Keep in mind, the Queen said parts may be missing, so we need to go to the other place to find parts or like search the galaxy. Let me know if you find like since you have the come on expertise on this, and I don't know who else to trust. I would like you to play
Neo,
with
you
them.
can Neo, you can
Hmm.
roll
Hmm.
a mechanics check, knowledge knowledge
Uh,
mechanics.
before doing that,
Technology.
let me before that let me give the response.
Okay.
First of all, Neo first of all is going to look at you and says, "Oh, thank you. This is probably one of the most interesting projects I have in a while. Yeah, no. Drop it by my lab in we're out of character. We're in Typhon, right? Is where we're
No,
living now, or
no, we
I
are.
don't remember the name of the Jedi planet. That's why I'm asking.
This is not the Jedi planet. We're not going to Typhon. We
Yeah,
are
it's
No, no,
just
not.
no.
on a random place.
It's not
I mean the
specifically a
Jedi
Jedi
Order,
planet.
the new Jedi Order. I mean.
It's
Oh,
uh, come on,
Asus.
yes,
Oh,
Osus, yes.
yeah, yeah. Drop it there by us. I will begin working on that immediately. That's probably the
You
most interesting thing. Well,
out of character. I haven't think we like my plan was to drop it on Coruscant, to be honest. But
yeah,
now that like people probably will want it, I'm debating it.
mm,
So that's all out of character. But like
yeah.
my what I'm trying to say to Neo is like you can start even now if you want to get a head start and think.
No, Neo right
Like,
now is more interested in trying to because
yeah, yeah,
he's not blind on Joy Elevator, but he still is wants to keep tabs on him
yeah.
because
My,
not only he is a some dubious middle party, but he clearly knows what's going on. So being following his tracks seems like something smart in Neo's
Yeah,
eyes.
but my point is like you're like the head engineer of this project. You have permission to do whatever. Good luck,
The head engineer.
basically. Um,
Yeah. After we are done traveling to back to
no, no.
Oslo, Neo is going to sit down there and analyze that.
Even as we are traveling, it's like
Yeah,
it's your pet project now. And just
yeah.
basically.
We will say that I roll the mechanics now to give myself an idea. So
I
if I
mean,
find something,
we need
he can tell to
one
Mudin.
way or the other. We need to check it to see if there are parts missing. So yeah. Anyway, but the like point is, yeah, that is what I'm trying to say to Neo.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, he gets it. Yeah,
uh,
basically, very thankful and all that. Very happy, if you basically at some point after he said, "Oh, you mean I'm the head?" Ooh, this will clearly be a good de-stressor when I end up having a hard time in the search. So Neo begins to give a, God damn it, I won again.
a one, a 23-1.
Neo,
Um, I,
Neo looks at it. It's a bit odd and says, "But right now I cannot focus, so I will
Neo looks.
go."
Neo just looks down at his name badge and
And
it
go
change.
and look for the
He,
Avator stuff. I
anyway,
will look
so
at it later.
I'm also gonna look for the carvings that I saw, basically. So let me know if you want me to roll anything, Mirs.
What do we roll, Mirrors, for that?
Gather information.
Gather information.
Gather
Okay.
information. Got it.
Um, I also roll gather information, right?
God damn
Yes.
it, too.
God damn it, a 31. Let me use a force point here because
Yeah.
we are
You may find it.
damn it.
Damn it. You just got it to 1 point out of the 35.
So, Neo, first of all, unfortunately, no info.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
You don't say.
You're searching, but no, you come up empty-handed
Yeah.
at the end of the day. Mudin, you
I
do
didn't found the
find
carvings.
some. Uh, you do find some pictures that look like, at least, yeah,
Parts of it.
they look like what you've seen. The problem is you don't remember what you've seen, but yeah, it checks out. Drawings like this and schematics like this do tend to pop up in either ancient Jedi temples or ancient sites in general.
Can I point this out to my Jedi friends, or I'm not confident enough that this is what I saw?
Um. Okay, since you rolled that high,
Mhm.
I want you to roll one more intelligence check. I'm hoping that you're not going to roll a one again.
It's gonna be -1 this time.
If it is a one, it
Believe
is
it.
official. Yes, it is official.
God damn it!
It
I
is
can't
official.
remember anything.
Mudin has been
Assimilated.
yes, Mudin has been assimilated. He
God
just
damn
doesn't know it yet.
No, I have been
It's the new meta. It's the new meta. It has
No,
joined Darth
what's
Janitor.
happening is like the entire collective's brain is steadily being drained through Mudin, and just all the intelligence is bleeding out. It's like a pipe that's got a crack in it, just all spewing out.
I have
Mudin,
They didn't
No,
install the connection properly. Now
the
it's
one
all
thing
leaking out.
it was the one thing that that the hive mind didn't see coming. Mudin is the real parasite.
yes, Mudin is something. Mudin is something like Darth Nihilus. He's he's a wound in the intelligence.
He is literally a void.
Well, we can definitely tell from
Oh
the last
god.
session he's a wound.
a,
He's a wound in the
a wound in
forest.
intelligence. Okay.
Mm,
We could see that
A
all his
wound in
intelligence
intelligence.
excreted from him when he farted in the forest last session.
By the way,
So
you guys realize I have a +4 intelligence, and I just
That's why it's hilarious.
I know.
I also have a +4 and I roll a 1, dude.
And also you should notice that
It's like,
if you notice anyone, Jermaine has a -1 and another has a -0, and they got a decent roll.
Yes, and you definitely roll better. Anyway,
Honestly, if
so
Dwayne
so
ever rolled a 1 on intelligence, he would actually die. Like he
Yeah,
would be clinically brain dead.
yeah.
so next day I'm going to roll mechanics again
okay.
to see if I
so
can.
so we got no info for this
Damn it!
drawing, basically.
Damn it!
I am correct on that, Miss, or no?
I'm
You
adding
got
a
the
force
info
point to that.
on.
We got no
Yes,
info about the carvings, basically, because I failed twice. Is that
you got
correct?
some info for the carvings. What you
Mm,
didn't get, you got other references. What you didn't get because you didn't roll
well,
Well,
at all, almost on the intelligence check. You weren't able to connect
the dots.
the dots.
But like, can I show these carvings to other people so they can connect the dots? Do
Yeah, I mean your gather information was high enough for
successful
you to
because
get. Yeah,
yeah, because like it's more like for me it's like, do I remember these are the correct drawings that I'm fighting with the ones that I remember or not? Basically, okay, cool. I will show it to my allies and hopefully they will not roll zero.
We'll see.
By
yeah.
the way, if the wins rolls zero, he's dying. Just saying.
Thank
It's
God.
official
so
now. Uh,
Neo with a 31
See.
mechanics check, you get two main things. First of
Okay.
all, yes, the device doesn't seem to be complete, and the main thing that is missing is its core, which means its power source.
Yeah.
You can see a chamber that actually looks like it probably is some kind of you know
Yeah.
chamber for you for someone to put some kind of power source inside so that the device can start working. And you also get the impression that this device is supposed to fit in a bigger kind of device.
Mm-hmm.
Um, could be um, it's a 31, right?
Yeah.
Well, you've
yeah,
seen those things before. It could be fitted in some kind of not turbo laser exactly, but some kind of huge kind
Huge.
of
Moonstar.
not Death Star. Got it.
not weaponry, Not exactly
Oh, it's a
weaponry, but
Starforge.
Something that
but
makes infinite amount of ships.
Yes.
not this one because it's supposed to be a terraforming device.
Infinite amount of planets.
No,
So
no, it just changes a planet's
Atmosphere.
atmosphere pretty much.
With
okay, Neo's
with
going to
with General Grievous consequences.
head engineer. He is the one, managing the project, so he considers that this is important to know, and begins to lay down the details to Murin of what he got from just his looks just now.
Okay, basically, from what understanding, we got we need more stuff to make this work. We need to find
Mhm.
where it's plugged in.
The main
Best
things that you need to find
Mhm.
because the missing parts you
is the
could
and
actually build them yourself.
mhm,
The only two problems is finding something to be an adequate power source, number one, and number
mhm,
two, creating something that can actually make use of the device. And
yeah, those two parts.
Neo will have one question that that he will be thinking in his mind, and I would like to know what kind of role I should do. I will present it to you, Mears. Neo will be thinking about the power source, and based on the how far his researching kyber crystals go, which you will probably have a better idea than I do, having in mind that he's being basically from scratch with just the knowledge that the Jedi gave him. He will begin to think if it is possible that this was in any point, having in mind that it's supposed to be something something so heavy as Terra changing something, the atmosphere or something, if that could be related to that. I'm asking this
from
question
what you
because
know,
I know
yeah,
Infinite Empire and stuff like that.
yeah, from what you know, it is possible that some kind of kyber crystal could be used
Hmm.
as a power source for this one. Um, the exact proportions and um, abilities that a kyber crystal should have for this to work, though, you don't know that.
Neo will keep this small detail for himself. He's not going to mention it to anyone. This, but knowing that and having in mind that what Moody basically told us regarding what the Queen. I don't. Did you tell us that the Queen felt very uneasy about this device or not, Cloud?
No.
Sorry, what?
Did you tell us that the Queen felt thought that this device was very dangerous and stuff like that,
I
or
don't think
not?
she mentioned something like that. This device is dangerous. Did she?
In the
Oh,
wrong hands.
she mentioned that it was used by the Ancient Empire, destroy
Yeah,
ancient destroyers, and in the yeah, I mentioned all those stuff.
you
Basically,
mentioned all those stuff. Okay.
whatever we have said with the Queen, you guys know. Basically,
Okay. Neo is going to then, in open trust, tell you from what I'm seeing, from what I'm doing in my research regarding kyber crystals, it is possible there are a bit of odds information that I don't know that that's what powered this, but don't take it as a sure. My research is not very far on to be able to be exact sure if that was the power source. But if that's the case, then that civilization, whatever it is that the elevator was behind that was behind, he probably has quite a bit of knowledge of that civilization. So if you ever come across anything like that, it would be nice for you to share it also with me,
okay.
so I can
Out of character,
search
I say we kill a great dragon and make a power crystal out of it. Uh,
that would be amazing. No.
They are waiting for you on Tatooine.
Let's go. Anyway, so okay, so yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm more than willing to share any info to get this done with Neo,
I
basically.
mean, yeah, you guys can go fight this crate dragon, and I will just be conveniently extracted from the
We
party
we we
to
are
go
not
see.
going for the great dragon.
Yeah, I
I
was
can
about to say
tell you, we're not going for the great
you guys
dragon.
could go fight that great dragon, and then will be mysteriously extracted from the party to go see this old hut in the middle of the jungle waste where a force ghost will just jump down and say hello there.
It's just the great dragon has been an ongoing joke between me and Miss.
I know.
Basically. Uh,
You could call it the crate escape.
Oh God.
uh,
So, I'm guessing that you would like to leave there to get to
uh,
Nebula.
one quick question.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff that, come on, the hat gave me, where did I put them?
On Coruscant, I believe,
On
right?
a safe house of on a safe house on Coruscant.
Okay, on Safe House on Coruscant.
And we're going to.
Yeah,
And aren't we going to
which we are
Coruscant?
going there.
Yeah, we're going there next, aren't we? Because I'm pretty sure also Elena has to go meet Leia while we're there. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
because I think we are going across on it next. I don't remember, to be honest.
Yeah, I think
But
we were going to go to Coruscant.
I was planning to store those stuff on the Coruscant, but now I'm willing to negotiate a place on Nossus.
So basically, I'm pretty.
Basically, and I may
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
and
the
I may get the stuff, and I may get the stuff from here from the hut to Ossus too. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the plan already was for you to go pick up your things from Os as well, and then it goes to meet with Leia or something. I think that was the plan.
So,
Neo is basically offering whatever he can to make sure if he begins to look for something storage in Asus, he will basically offer his lab for free.
Oh
yeah, it's
god,
more.
no! Neo's offering free lap dances. We're doomed.
I have a feeling where Luke is, it's a little more safer. Although I'm pretty sure it could get blow up from the random evil guy of the week that may show up on Luke's place. But still, I'm pretty sure it's
Random
safer.
evil guy of
Uh,
the week. This is not
I
Power Rangers
mean, come
anymore.
on.
Isn't Neo also in Asus, so he's not that far away. He's working for
Neo's
the Jedi
there.
basically.
Yeah, Neo will be
Wouldn't.
on Osus.
Come on.
Elena's on Osus anyway
H-
with Luke.
how
So
are
I
you?
don't think it's going to be the.
How are you gonna call the Jedi Knight Jedi Academy if not evil guy of the week? There is there. It was literally.
Look,
I mean,
suddenly,
you're not wrong.
look. Elena
Yeah,
and
the
Power
little.
will
ev-
help co-train a 15-year-old boy to take him out. It'll be fine.
It is time for Ben Swallow.
God damn it!
No!
Ben Solo enters the fray.
Look,
So yes,
Elena just goes to
a
Coruscant.
wild evil ghost of
Macaronos.
Exar Kun appears and challenge you to a battle.
God damn it, Kip Duron, stop being so susceptible for dark side draining sucky suck.
So, first things first, I want a pilot check and use computer check for you to get out of the nebula without problems.
Neo is not rolling now unless it's the emergency because you have seen how well it has been going for
Yeah,
him.
It's your
that is
all
Brindor
on
territory.
We
yeah.
want Brindor, join the club. One of us. One of
One
us.
of us.
One
One of,
literally of us.
I'm pretty sure
One of
I'm pretty
us.
sure Elena draining only
one
ones who haven't
of
rolled in that one yet.
Uh, we are waiting, Brindor. One of.
uh, hmm. 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 Hmm.
mm.
Do whichever you want first. The pilot or the pilot check or the use computer check.
All right, let's see it. Good news is I have a reroll for the pilot if needed.
Fucking
Oh
hell!
no,
Yeah,
Mas.
one
Oh
of you.
no, Mas.
One of you.
The good
No.
news is I have a free reroll which I used,
If I'm
which
checking
did a
through the
lot
rolls, I'm
better.
pretty.
It says one reroll, so it counts still. So it's good.
Yeah,
that,
I'm just
that
checking
was funny.
through.
For a moment, he
All
was
right,
one
and
of us.
that's my used computer. I
Yeah.
rolled a
Damn it.
6.
Uh,
Okay.
He was so close to joining us.
Your use computer is not that great, so you do get some interference and close calls trying to exit the nebula, but you make up for it with your piloting skills and you actually exit
He makes up for it once he realizes he's
without
like.
any.
He makes up for it once
Brindor,
he.
you've turned off your targeting computer. Are you force sensitive? No, I'm just good at piloting ships.
Look, all Brindo had to do is realize that he didn't turn the handbrake off for some reason. Once he turned it off, he's fine.
Yeah. This this modern shit.
¡Oh, Dios! ¡Oh, Dios! ¡Maldito trabajo!
Oh no, Max time is losing his
Sorry,
mind.
sorry. The one politician that that I mentioned that I follow and stuff like that here in Argentina, because of where I wasn't able to see, he was here yesterday, and I'm like grabbing my head because I would like to achieve a lot of interesting stuff, and it's like
okay.
So, you're flying back.
Casual.
Yes, casual to
yeah.
get to Coruscant at this point.
Where's Ben Swallow?
Ben Solo is
Gone.
yes,
Unexisted.
Gone with the wind.
We need
he's
to avoid it or not.
Yeah.
yes. Your best bet is go to Anxion and then head for Coruscant.
Yeah, let's just say we're glad Ben Swallow isn't here. We're avoiding a very awkward conversation where Lila has to go to Luke, Han and Leia going, look, your kid's a psycho.
I'm just confused that what I was using to orientate myself in this space map. Basically, that and the big cat and the big teddy bear. They were helpful. Anyway,
Look,
joking aside, let's continue.
the galactic teddy bear is gone and we regret it.
Oh
So
God.
we are going to Coruscant, right?
Yes, you're
Yeah.
going to Coruscant.
Okay.
On your way there,
Mm-hmm.
Elena, make use of the Force check.
I know what this is. I'm glad.
Oh, good, it's coming.
I'm glad you remembered me, because I almost forgot.
By the way, did we recover force
I mean,
points?
after all, it's been 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did we recover force points?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a 9,
So,
but
just
it's
want to
good
make sure.
enough.
It's
For-
not very clear. It's not very clear. But one of your dreams is more vivid than the rest. You can't see clearly who's next to you, what's happening all around you. There is some kind of gathering. You can certainly see Jedi robes from the people that are gathered around. There are not many. There are few, but they're certainly Jedi from what you can tell. And there is a man there that is wearing Jedi robes as well, but uncharacteristically, he's also wearing a Mandalorian helmet on his head. And that man, from what you can hear, says that Thank you for joining us. It has been a long and taxing fight, but since the Council is not going to take any action any day soon, we are on our own.
Any
We
idea
might
where?
have won a victory today, but there are a lot of battles that awaits us.
Do we have any idea
I
where
won't
the?
say that there is no turning back for you. If some of you want to leave this fight, I will understand. And at this point, you see most of them saying something, uh, doing encouraging movements. You realize that they don't want to leave. And he just nods and says, "Very well then. Get some well deserved rest for now, and we'll see what happens in a few hours." And then moves towards you and says, "I'm happy you decided to join us as well. I remember that you were one of the most impressive Padawans we had." And he moves with the rest of them. At this point, you see yourself moving as well, going to some kind of a makeshift camp. And as you approach uh, one of the tents and walk inside, the vision starts to blur a bit, and you're back on your waking self as you wake up.
Okay. I look confused. From my studies of one question I'll say before we move on. From my studies of the history of the Jedi, did I recognize the man with the Mandalorian helmet?
Roll galactic lore. Knowledge galactic lore check. It does remind you of something, but you're not sure.
Can I? Do I have? Is there enough wiggle room for me to force point it, or should I not bother?
Yes, if you roll a 2, you will get some additional info, but not that much.
I'll go. I'll go for it because there's a recharge
Mhm.
anyway.
Okay. Old Republic era? Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds right.
Is there a name that comes into my head, or is it just, or do I just recognize the era?
Yeah, you do recognize the era, but you're not exactly certain. You feel a bit lightheaded as well.
Mm-hmm.
What is that supposed to be? And that's all for now.
Okay.
That's all, folks.
Yes. The rest of the team continues its journey. Yes, the rest of the team. You heard it correctly. Elena stays behind.
So what?
Outer
In
space.
empty
Perfect.
space?
I start floating in a
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
love bubble.
Sorry.
And yeah, you continue your journey towards Coruscant. If you want to do anything before you get there, because it will take some time.
Do I also get the other vision that I described to you while we go there as well, but maybe a couple of days later?
Not yet.
Okay.
About to say that sounds more
Okay.
like an on the way back to Osis thing.
I thought
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Anyway, no, just Neo begins working on the project that Moodin gave him. You know, every time that he has some free time, he's still on this side, not very actively looks to see if he can find anything more regarding that thing of the elevator that we found. But
Okay. You can roll again.
no, it's not rolling sense. Just
Oh.
I meant more like stuff that he does.
Passively working.
Oh, okay.
Exactly, all passive work there.
Okay, okay.
And then I will.
Actually, okay. Roll intelligence check as well. I know this
Okay,
has
give me
gone amazingly for today.
hey, give me a second. Oh god, a 16! That's a 12!
You roll the thing.
Do my
I roll a
eyes deceive
pig!
me? Is that not a one?
It's not a one. It's a
It is
miracle.
not a 1!
Neo,
You have to
Yeah.
re-roll that. It wasn't a 1.
the terrifying realization dawns on you. Everyone
Yeah.
has been
You are, in fact.
assimilated. Everyone else but you has been assimilated
Well,
by the
Elena and
Kilix.
Dwayne haven't.
Oh
I
no.
never. I rolled a 14.
Elena and Dwayne
Yeah,
not rolled on
actually,
that one.
Dwayne,
Also, Elena and Dwayne haven't rolled on that one the entire
Actually, I
session.
rolled a 15.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Jawain
I rolled
is
a 14.
safe.
I
Now
rolled
you
a.
have to find.
I
Now
rolled a
you have
four.
to find a way to vote everyone else out of the
Wait,
ship.
I rolled a
Oh
four.
god.
I rolled a 14.
You don't count. You're already out in outer space. Remember?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've got my own force bubble. That's right.
So, yes, Neo. You remember that something similar to
Mhm.
schematics, things that were lines and drawings coming from Jedi temples. You also know someone else who was actively looking for these things, and someone you met somewhat recently, and that is the ex-inquisitor.
Yeah. Neo
You also know
will
the two of
go on.
them have been in some kind of partnership, at least
Yeah.
in the past.
For a time.
Yeah.
Okay, Neo is going to basically the moment he remembers this, whatever point the trouble he will go, basically gather everyone on the cog ship so Brindor doesn't have to stop flying and we can keep moving, and he will basically tell them, okay, so remember the Inquisitor and that she said she's not working anymore with the Abator and stuff like that.
She lied.
So they no, but she might be going through the same place that he's going, which means that her employees and whoever they are have a similar goal, similar looking for similar technology and stuff like that, which can debate well if we remember the last time we crossed the elevator.
Well, technically, it's her crossing him and not us. So.
Yeah, but we're still going against probably same kind of technology and stuff and knowledge that he has.
She never said that she's not working with him anymore.
I know Neo is just making is
She just
saying this
left
as a
it
possibility.
as vague as possible, let's say.
Yeah, yeah. Neo knows, but he's going to assume the worst case scenario first, and then prefer to apologize. He's going to also say this is the worst case scenario. By the way, what I'm saying it could be that she's just working with the elevator, in which case, well, it's still bad, but
Huh. Like, that sounds intriguing. Sorry, I'm still a bit out of it. I had a unusual dream last night.
Don't worry, we all have bad dreams
It wasn't
dreams and
it
stuff
wasn't
like that.
it wasn't a bad dream per se, but it was very vivid.
Oh, one of those stuff.
I might need to go talk to Master Skywalker as soon as we get back. It's as if I was there, but at the same time, I wasn't in my own body.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a nice experience.
And
You
everyone in the
didn't feel any. Recalling back, you didn't feel any um,
Mm.
discomfort
yeah,
with it.
I didn't feel as if it was unnatural. It's just weird, as if everyone around me was wearing Jedi robes, but not the kind that I recognize. And there was a man in front of me. For some reason, he had a weird combination of a Jedi robes while also wearing a Mandalorian helmet.
So when you can roll for that.
Didn't wait. Neo, wouldn't Neo also have heard stuff about from being from Frelisk about Mandalorian stuff? Because he will sit down and talk probably even after all this time with him. Even if he's not talking right now. I don't. Neo
Yeah,
wouldn't lose contact.
yeah, you
Okay.
can as well.
So rolling what will be
Galactic lore.
okay. Okay. You know what? I'm force pointing that because why not? And I get the force point. Oh, kickers.
Okay.
And now everything's going my way now. Not when I wanted it.
Let's see if Jawain gets a better result.
Probably will. Oh no.
Have we lost Tyrant?
Maybe.
Tired?
Tyran! 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 Dun dun dun!
He might still be BRB or something or falling asleep. Let me DM him real quick.
Oh,
Tyron's alive.
Tyran? He's alive?
sorry.
No
I
problem.
get it, you're pretty sleepy, I understand.
There, my masterful roll.
Still
Check.
better
Wait, let
than
me
what
wait. Let me roll a force
rolling
point.
most of the time.
I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do it.
It's not better.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get better than a 28.
You remember
Mm-hmm.
Prelisk mentioning at some point that there was a very famed Jedi that was also a Mandalorian warrior, and he was a pretty big deal for Mandalorian history. He made some kind of unique lightsaber and all that jazz. It became an heirloom after that.
I think Neo will remember the kind of the color of the lightsaber, having in mind that studying kyber crystals and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was supposed to be of black color, which is pretty unique. You haven't heard about this before.
Okay, so Neo will basically said, Frelisk once mentioned that there was a Mandalorian that was said he was said no sorry Jedi. He was kind of a big deal, especially because he made a unique lightsaber. It was like a black kyber crystal. Never heard of that. Especially that caught my attention. Could it be
Um,
related to that?
Ellen and Jawain, you realize of whom Neo is talking about.
Does
It's
that
his name was Privisla. He's not. You'd get the feeling that it's not the same person you saw.
I don't think it was him. This guy seemed very charismatic to those around me, even persuading myself. He mentioned some sort of war that we had joined, and the Jedi Council sitting back and doing nothing about it.
Next time I speak with Felicia, I will ask him if he knows anything about that.
I should also talk to Luke, see if he might know anything.
Mm-hmm. And with that, you continue your journey back to Coruscant.
Mm-hmm.
At some point
And,
before we land, Lana, it's not anything big. Lana just randomly go to the fridge, go look at the calendar. Ah, it's my birthday. Cool. Ever just go back to her room.
Cool.
I think Neo will remember that for that day, so you will have some kind of special lunch or stuff like that there that day. Something of your favorites.
Suddenly, a huge Star Destroyer shows up with a huge M on it.
God damn it.
Ketch remembered.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep. We
Ketch
get
remembered.
Ketch never forgets.
Ketch forcefully catches us in the trap to me, going, "Yeah, I know you're traveling, but it's Alana's birthday. You have to stay here for a bit, okay?"
Neo will say, "Oh, someone else remember. I'm happy of
No,
that."
that should be like, I figured there's probably a good opportunity to sell you guys some burgers right now.
Alana just looks at Ketch,
He's
going, "Sell? Don't we get?"
Yes, sell. I am in a business, Alona. I have to pay for this Star Destroyer. It's upkeep.
I know, but don't we get mates?
Sell.
But don't, I know, but
Expensive,
don't forget that we negotiated mates rates.
Yeah, you get
Oh,
the
God.
full price. Don't worry about it. It's not expensive. It's a burger.
We
Damn
don't.
it.
We.
Take it and eat it, damn you.
Okay, fine, but Nia's
But not
paying for.
before you pay.
Okay, fine,
So-
but Nia's paying for mine as well.
Too cheap to pay for
yeah,
a
it's
fast food
yeah,
burger.
it's your birth.
It's-
Yeah, it's your birthday. Duh. Says Neo that.
So, you get back to Coruscant, and you approach one of the landing platforms. You make all the required arrangements. Are you going to land near um the boss? Come on, safe house,
Hmm.
or do you want to
I think
do
I
something
mean,
else first?
we may as well land near the.
technically, we should land on the boss because we also want to get the other stuff from here.
Yeah, we can land the
But
boss. We can land on boss. If Alana needs to go meet Leia,
but
she can go grab a speeder or something.
if the GM is asking this, I'm worrying already.
Same.
Same.
So
I'll just say if Alana gets called to meet Leia, she can just grab a speeder from where they are. Pretty much, it's fine. We'll land at boss. Makes it easier. It'll make it easier.
I'm just asking where you're going to land for starters.
Why?
Sure.
Like as if that's not
Just that.
suspicious at all.
the GM is asking a question, everybody
Yeah.
becomes suspicious. But
Exactly.
I just asking you if you want a drink. Yes, of course,
So
GM.
that means it must be poison.
Exactly, GM.
Exactly, Jim. You get it now.
Who knows? They may have poisoned the landing pad. That
So Due to indecisiveness, you start making circles, and
Elena throws up.
your ship's fuel runs out, and you start falling.
Okay, on a
I
serious note,
expected
I
that.
say
Yeah.
we don't stop close to boss just in case.
Don't stop.
Because
Okay.
you know what we have that Nia won't say it. This is out of character. Say because of what we have. I'm saying this that we probably shouldn't,
Okay.
especially if you don't feel comfortable with that.
I mean,
Being
I,
there.
I technically feel comfortable, but out of character, where else is safer to land is the question.
Mm, I'm not saying there is a safer place. I'm saying whatever we
Okay.
are. You are worrying about losing this.
Yeah, just like wherever we land, there's a chance that somebody could come and grab it, so it's not that anywhere else is safer than boss.
Boss is just more
Basically,
convenient.
like for me, it's technically safe since I work there and
Mm,
kinda trust them, but like that's all, basically. So for me, like I'm more for like the boss and stuff.
I'd say it
okay,
works.
Uh,
I'd say for
if you're
mechanically,
sure.
boss works as well because we can get the stuff easier if we land near boss, and then the only other thing we can
Yeah.
think of is Elena's meeting, and Elena can use.
just
Uh,
out of character, so the thing is, I'm
yeah,
like
out of character,
expecting something to go wrong.
out of character as well. It's like, yeah, may as well land near boss. It's easy to load the ship. Plus, either way, if Elena needs to leave to go to her meeting, she can always just grab a speeder, pretty much.
Yeah, for us, it's very easy to be on boss
I
and
mean,
carry the
I
stuff.
mean, not that I'm going to roleplay this, but Neo at some point will probably meet if Desa is on Coruscant, will meet with her. So yeah,
Mm.
it's like
Okay.
it's the same for him where we land.
Okay. Okay.
It's like
Mm,
yeah.
let me roll for that one, actually.
Roll if Data is present. Roll the
R-
cuckold.
roll if the roll if Tessa is pregnant.
What?
Wait, what?
I never said how far they gone, so maybe
Oh no,
If
he
you
said maybe.
contact, yes, if you contact her, yes, she's currently on Coruscant.
Neo will contact. Will obviously have contact her.
Okay. So
Alana won't contact
Mudin.
Leia per se, but she's kept
Yes.
her comm open
Do I die?
in case Leia contacts her, pretty much.
Yeah,
Do you
you do.
go to see if the rest of your things are safe in the safe house? To
I
see
want
how
to
safe the safe house is?
how safe the safe house is. This it feels so wrong. At this point I'm expecting stab heist guys to show up and take the stuff from the
Yes.
safe house.
Tab is
So
waiting on the sidelines all this time just to surprise
mm,
you all.
so I want to take Max time with me mostly because he may
Sure.
see what
Who's Max type?
Neo with me.
Max time is transcendent.
Now
Reaches
I
out
have
of screen.
broken the barriers of time and space, and I'm part of the Star Wars continuity.
Now you're on Pika's level. Congratulations.
Yes.
So Neo with me in order to check basically what of this may be useful, if
Okay.
any.
Sure.
And the
That's
other
all.
three remain to guard the spaceship, I guess.
I mean, I'm
To
just.
get knocked out the moment the other guy shows up, yes.
I mean,
Yes.
Um,
So,
I'm just waiting on my comm pretty much. So probably the other two mainly guarding.
yeah. You go back to the safe house and everything seems to be in order.
do we find anything of interest that
The
could be
crates
used?
are certainly where you left them. They don't show signs of them being, moved or in any way tampered with. You can always check.
Is there is there anything that like okay, I'm gonna do a check to be honest, but like is there anything that we how are we gonna check perception? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that may be interest of for us to do stuff or no?
Perception 29.
Don't ask me if I want to force point that.
No, no. I will ask
Do,
you
do
to
I need to
roll.
roll the mechanics for the parts that are there, or
Um,
If any
yeah,
of
you can roll mechanics for that.
okay, give me a
From
second.
you,
anyway,
Mudin, I want one last intelligence check.
it's gonna be a
Oh
5. You
no,
know that, right?
I do know that.
You're doing that on purpose now.
he's
Oh,
doing
it's
it
Oh
on
not a
my
purpose.
It's
god!
not.
5.
It's not a
Oh god,
five.
it's an 18.
This
Munin
is
has
impossible.
transcended.
Mine is a 10. Mine is a 10, so it's kind of a normal roll. So it's like not that big of a deal. But
Munin has.
Anyway,
Neo, from
Someone
what you
fix the leak.
yeah, Neo, from what you can tell, it doesn't seem to have anything of import for the device you got in your hands. Uh, these parts, at the very least. What? Um, Come on, what you got from the hat? It doesn't seem to be of the same. It doesn't do anything for the device. But Mudin, as you're going through the things and making sure that everything's there and everything's fine,
hmm
suddenly clicks.
Tick,
hmm
Although you don't remember the carvings on the ground,
hmm
they do remind you the carvings that you've seen. Some of the items you have acquired, and the ones that you have acquired in the past during your first meeting with that particular bunch of people that you are currently with. And from what you recall, they were mainly used for astrogation.
Currently with you mean the boss?
Yes, the first ones that you acquired for boss.
hmm Oh,
During
when we started playing, okay.
yes, yes. When this character Mudin was
Yeah, yeah,
first
yeah, yeah,
introduced.
yeah. The like just give me something to do. Basically, Jake. Let's go on. Yes.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And
no.
yeah, it seems that the main purpose of these markings is for to mark specific locations and stuff like that. You don't know how to read them or to make sense of them,
Mm-hmm.
but it seems that this is their main purpose. Also, you do realize because you're a smart guy apparently. Uh,
I'm a smart guy now that I rolled the 22. Dude.
yes. Um, you also realize that these markings by themselves might not say much. They need more stuff to overlay them with in order to make sense as
Que-
in an astrogation
mm,
attempt, actual attempt.
question.
Yeah.
If I use a force point, will I get more info or no?
You might get more info, yes.
F it. There.
Okay. You make a rough estimation with a map, and from what you can remember and stuff, it seems very possible that specific markings and locations should correspond with places uh, that had some significance in the past.
Okay, question. Can I search our database or whatever to find the stuff that I've got way back? or to find what I got basically, or no, or they
Yes,
have, or they have zero. Uh, they don't have zero
we're
utility.
talking about boss here. You will find anything you need
Uh,
as far as
I
galactic
meant,
maps go.
I meant, or are they unimportant? But from my understanding, they're not unimportant. What I brought back from to boss at the previous session, at the
Previous adventure.
Yeah. You already know, you knew from the very beginning why they wanted those
yeah, no,
specific items in order to pretty much
yeah,
make their job more accurate and
yeah.
perfect.
My question is, do I need the specific items to? Are the specific items will help here, will correspond here, or it's just how they are doing the astrogation thing is the thing that I need from it. It's like,
Um,
do I need the skill or the specific item that I didn't got?
you get the impression that you need both.
Okay, cool. So I need the
And you
item.
also get the impression that if someone has a good portion of these markings, they might get a very good and accurate map, galactic map of things in the past that
Mm.
might not be present anymore.
Anyway, so I'm opening the database to check the stuff that I brought, basically, in order to find the markings.
Hmm.
Do I find it?
Uh, you do not, and
Why?
that you don't find the specific items integrated anywhere uh, in the maps yet. But this doesn't strike you that
I
strange.
didn't search them up. I'm searching our database of items that we
Yeah,
made.
exactly. You don't
Okay.
see these specific items in the
Mm,
database.
cool.
But this doesn't strike you that strange, to be honest. You
Because they
might
take.
need the security code of a higher up to actually access this kind of information. Because
Okay.
if it is something that is not used already in official maps, then it's not going to be there.
Okay. I could ask for a security thingy, I guess.
Okay. And as
A- After
Moody.
Max time is done with his Max time,
Okay.
after Neo's done with his thing, we could ask for that, and I will explain to Neo what I found, and Neo doesn't need to follow me, to be honest.
Not really. Nia will probably focus on what he
This,
saw
but
here.
I will tell you what I found in terms of like, oh, what it clicked to me basically, so he
Okay.
can tell it to the others. Uh, but like other than that, I will go to the security room alone.
Okay.
Uh, uh,
Yeah, makes sense.
So, Mudin
so
has
if
to go to the
anybody wants
security.
to assassinate me, they can now.
Yes, yes, it's the perfect chance.
Exactly.
Brindor, how's your leisurely, uh, you know, sitting on on a chair on the ship,
Brindor, are you gonna completely
doing
fail here?
whatever? Uh, you hear
I
your
will
comlink. You hear your comlink beeping.
You come like
Q Clouds Nokia sound effect.
Oh god.
We will never forget Rip.
Yes.
No, we won't. I mean, it's a Nokia. Who would forget Nokia?
It seems that the that is calling is one of your trusted contacts from your days back in the Rebel Alliance. You haven't heard from them for some time, a few years, but you keep in contact.
Okay. This is Krieg. Who is it?
Oh, hey, Greg. You hear the voice of where is the guy? Damn it, my folders.
I don't know who Where's the Guy is.
So many
so
Soldier
folders?
McSoldier
I
face.
haven't used them for so long.
Soldier McSoldier face.
Yes.
No, he's called Where's
Okay,
the
there
Guy.
he is. There he is. There he is. It's a Solastan called. Yes, there he is. He's a Solastan called Brukal, and he says, "Hey, Brindor, we haven't talked for 2 years now. I think 3, maybe. How's things?"
Going good. Working on a job. What's up?
Good. That's good to hear. Well, actually, I was calling you for the exact same reason. I came across a very interesting job that, well, I'm not up for it anymore, as you know, but I thought of you.
Betray your comrade, your
It pays
allies.
well, from what I know, and the guy that's offering it is a bit. I don't know exactly how to put it. Uh,
Cuckoo
he
for
likes to
Cocoa Puffs.
keep. He likes to keep the cards on his hand.
He likes a buck.
Okay. Um. What's the job?
It's a mercenary job, from what I understand. Pays well, as I said, and they need experienced soldiers.
All right. Do you know who they are?
Mm, for some reason, they want to keep themselves anonymous, but I have this, and you can see that he transmits to you a specific. Come on,
Hollow frequency.
Location.
location. It's on Coruscant, of course. And from what you can see, it's on the part where one of the parts that houses corporations.
Okay. That's interesting. I'll look into it. I've got a group that might be interested in dealing with this.
Yay.
Uh,
That's certainly good to hear. Well, if you actually
how about like, should I call you back if we do end up taking it, or?
not really. Well, as I said, I don't do this anymore, so it got my attention that I thought of you. So if you want to take it, take it. Otherwise,
All right. Well, I'll let my group know. See if they're interested.
okay. Yeah, as I said, experienced soldiers only. Sound stuff, pays really well. Well, wouldn't surprise me if it's a suicide mission, to be honest.
Dun dun
People
dun.
never
Yeah.
seem to run out of those somehow.
And then says,
They only run out of people to do them, not the opportunities.
yes. Well, happy to hear from you again. I hope to see you from up close at some point. Well, next time I will. My road takes me to Coruscant, or in the center
Alright.
of the galaxy.
Yeah, we'll see if I'm actually at Coruscant at the time. Kind of all over the place.
Well, yeah. See you. And he closes. Yeah, you remember him. He's a bit weird guy, but trustworthy, from what you can say. So yes, and this is a good place for
Stopping
us
point.
to stop. Yes,
Yeah.
since everyone has something to do on Coruscant right now. Jagwain and Elena, they have their meeting. Brindor has his own meeting. Neo has his own meeting. Muddin has his own meeting. Amazing.
Yes, with an assassin that on my throne.
Alright, so next time on Star Wars, meetings, just meetings.
Meetings.
Oops. Oops, it's all meetings.
Yeah, I hope you get the meeting. I
Okay.
hope you get the meeting of this message.
One more thing, you
And
may
ju-
level up.
I was going to ask that. You stole it from me.
We'll level it up this week or we'll level it up this week or next week.
What do you mean?
You said we may level up. Is it this week or next week?
Yes, you do level up now.
Oh,
Yeah.
we do level up. Okay.
Yes, if you want, because
Uh,
someone might not want to level up for some reason.
No,
You know?
why would we not want to level up?
Listen, it's for
Can
the
we level
challenge.
down?
Exactly, you might want a bigger challenge.
I think Moodin
Oh,
did level
God.
down. His brain like drained out. I'm pretty sure there's a penalty for that.
I think he's gone down to level 5 already.
So that's all for today. Thanks everyone for listening.
Tune
And
in next week where we'll hopefully play more Star Wars.
hopefully, yes. There is a good chance that I will not be available, unfortunately, next Sunday specifically, but it's not yet certain. So we shall see.
Okay.
Otherwise, Star Wars is back on the menu, boys.
Unless more people we need to have problems reconnecting, like I
Yeah,
was
that's
last week.
always a possibility, but
How
yeah.
do we level up in this? I have forgotten.
Oh yeah, me too. I have
We'll
forgotten
do it
how
after
to.
we actually finish the stream.
I know.
Okay, I'm gonna cut
Um,
off so we can all remember how to level up. So thanks for watching, and the man with the Mandalorian helmet shall watch over Elena for the rest of the game. We don't know why, we don't know who he is. Bye.
Or do we?